Hey everybody, welcome back. How you all doing today? We're gonna play some GTA because it's time. So if you haven't already turned on your Xbox, you haven't already put your GTA in, make sure to get that all going. How you doing? You like my new intro? I made that yesterday. Thank you very much. I didn't want to go just pure like I'm awesome. That's why I wanted to cut to like the little yeah at the end. But thank you, man. Thank you. So, yeah, I got a playlist set today. It's comprised of mostly new jobs, mostly stuff that we've done only like this week, you know? So, like, I'll look it up right now. Hold on. So this is the playlist we're looking at today. We're looking at, it's called Ooh, and it's going to be Legion Twists. That's by GP13. We haven't done that in a long time. Then Dragon's Cave Hot Ring. That's that really cool little figure 8 that we've been doing out by the ocean. I like that one a lot. It reminds me of like Criminal Records or like something like that. Let's see. What else do I got going on? I've got Canyon Trail Rallycross. That's it's a rallycross. It's so that one you're gonna want to choose like a Kuruma or a Sultan because whoever built it did a really good job of feeling like a rally. Who Dares Wins. We all know that one. I love that one. It's got some changes on it recently, so you don't have the savages anymore. Makes it much more fair and balanced. There's Smiley Stunt, which we haven't done in a little while, and Don GP Army. Don GP Army is the one down by the docks that we like to do the sports classics on. Kamikaze Stunt, that's that really awesome blue spiral that goes down and back up. Heavy Chase is one by Street Machine, I believe it is. It's really cool, like GP style race, but out over the ocean. A couple new ones by Pro Gamer Lou. We got Tricks Tracks 3. We were doing 1 and 2 before. We got Power Cut. I haven't done either of those yet. There's Insurgent vs RPG Fragile because I noticed now that I got the new internet, we're not having failure to load between rounds as often, which that's good. We got Old School Pro Street 6. That's another really great Street Machine, I believe. And then another Pro Gamer Lou that we haven't done before called Dragonflight. It's a GTA mode race. So we got a lot of new stuff tonight. Hello, Inked. Hello, Loretta. Hello, everybody. How you all doing tonight? How you all doing? Where's Filthy? He was here, now he's gone. Why is he not around? He's lurking. You know, I need girls to talk in the thing and say things that could be like misconstrued as sexual, and that'll make him appear. That'll make him appear. Anything that you can say, that's what she said too. You know. Out of my way, Peck. So I picked up a Kuruma, a nice little Kuruma. If you are going to be wanting to join the playlist, obviously just send me a message. If you're not already on my friends list, send me a message. I'll send you an invite. I'll set the lobby to open. And so if you do want to just straight up join me, I got my gamer tag written below. And just send me a message and we'll send you an invite. Or just click on my thing and hit join game. It's all good either way by me. I just want to get people into the playlist, you know? I just want to play with more than, like, you know, 3 people. So, yeah, I'm going to drive the car around for just a minute here. Just a minute. It is a nice little car, though. Good control on it, you know? Top speed could be a tick better, I think, but the control is really great. Oh, it does steer almost like a front-wheel drive car. It's got a lot of understeer going on. Now, understeer is when you, like, if you're going too fast on a curve, you'll notice you can't steer as hard as you want unless you kind of, like, tweak out your rear tires with an e-brake, you know? Whereas like a rear-wheel drive car, if you go too fast, your rear tires just want to slide out. You know, it's like that. It's like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive around just for a moment, to give you guys a chance to turn on your Xboxes, put your GTA in, Yeah, you know what was weird was yesterday I streamed 3 times, and each stream was like about, you know, like 2.5, 3 hours, and I'd streamed 3 different games. I streamed Sea of Thieves, Overwatch, and GTA, and all 3 streams had exactly 170 views. Even though one was like 2 hours, one was 2.5, one was 3 hours. Isn't that weird? You know which game won? Which game beat yesterday though? Overwatch actually won yesterday. Overwatch got more views when you broke it down by time. Overwatch got more views than my Sea of Thieves or my GTA yesterday. That's great. That's great. I mean, I love Overwatch. I'm always looking for a reason to play it, but I've always understood that it's not going to pull the same kind of views. But that wasn't bad, man. That was bad. I imagine though Fortnite having their new season drop put a big dent in everybody's numbers, but then Overwatch also had their new season, so I imagine those two combined is probably the reason that Overwatch and GTA lost numbers, but then Overwatch probably gained some back because of their season, thereby pushing them ahead of the GTA just a little bit for the day. But whatever. I just like playing that game. Alright, I think that's enough driving. I think it's enough driving for now. It's a nice car, though. Like I said, really good control. Really good control. Let's go flying over this thing. Woo. Bam! Aw, shit. That should have destroyed me, though. I should have flown up and went, you know? What up? Hey, Warduck. Hello, Mr. Warduck. Guys, follow Warduck here. Go sub to his channel. As soon as you show up, you'll see what he does. He does excellent 7 Days to Die material. And with the mods and the PC like I do, you know? Really good streamer, really entertaining guy. Fills up the stream with a lot of conversation, and just a good streamer. What you should be as a streamer. How you doing, Warduck? Zachary, hello. All right, that's enough driving. Let's start this playlist. If you haven't sent me a message, please do send me a message. My gamer tag is written in the description below. Hey, Pally Life, how you doing? How you doing, Pally? So that's where we're going. We're going to Ooh. Oh, man. I have a little bit of a headache today. That's why I'm on... I was planning on being on early, and then last night I was like, right before I went to bed, I was like, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat some toast with jelly on it and down it with some orange juice. And then I went to bed, and I woke up. It's like, I had too much sugar right before I went to bed, and I had this headache like when I woke up. So it's like, I'm going to lie down again. And it ruined my whole trying to wake up early idea, you know? I'll try it again today. Already subbed. Cool. Thanks, Big Creep, for shout, man. I'm doing well. Had a great week with the family. Took the kids to the fair. Oh, nice. Are you, Oh, actually, I don't even know what state you're in. I think the OC fair is going on. The Orange County one's going on right now. I think my sister got tickets to go see Toto there. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so jealous. I've been listening to so much Toto for like the last, like, I don't know, month or so. I've been listening to a lot of Toto. Alright, I'm going to be popping in the stream team, so people that are playing the game can join me there. And if you want to hang out with me, you know where to find me. There we go. Chilling in the stream team. Inviting all friends, all crew members. Osiris, the bricking may occur in full lobbies. Send Lyrical an invite. Resolved Frog is joining. Cool. Pally Life, invite coming out. Have I added Pally as a friend? Oh yeah, it says change friendship. That means I already added him as a friend. That's good, that's good. Okay, it's starting to work now. Lyrical's joining. Hey, Bacon, I wish I had an Xbox so I could play, but I have a PS4. Ah, Kalen. Okay, Kalen. There are certain games we can play together. Like, for instance, I'm going to download Fortnite to my PC, And if I download it to my PC, then there will be days that I can play with PS4 people. So, Kaylin, no worries. Although we can't get you in on GTA today, there will be games and times that I could probably play with you sometime, you know? Hi, Nessa.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I am good.
Excellent. Have you played Fortnite yet today? I haven't played it yet. I haven't seen the new changes. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so what did they end up destroying? Did they destroy anything with the meteor?
No, not really. Everything's pretty much the same except the how everything begins is a little different.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Are you not on the island anymore?
On the island?
You know
no,
what-
it's more like a spaceship thingy. They make it look like an alien invaded the Earth. There's like a bunch of little holes all over the ground where things just hit the ground and landed and stuff.
Oh.
I was doing the same thing you was doing before. You go around, you gather stuff, and you kill each other.
Dusty got destroyed. Okay, Kaylin says Dusty got destroyed. Dusty Depot.
Well, yeah, Dusty got destroyed. Yeah.
Okay. 2 days ago, I said, watch, the comments are going to be comments. They're going to be aliens and superheroes and shit like that. And I was like, no. So I said, no. It's like, dude, it's going to be superhero themed. That's what they said. Watch, it's going to be like aliens and fucking comets, like Superman baby, like things. And it's like, no. It's
Yep.
like, pretty close, guys.
Pretty much. Yep. You got alien costumes, superhero costumes, and
Nice.
all kinds of stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dusty got shreked. All right, I'll probably play a little bit of that later. Just go check it out, you know.
Oh, it was terrible. I think I played about 30 minutes of it, and every time I got up in there, I died. I was in there for 2 minutes, and I died.
Are you in game?
Am I in game?
Uh-huh. In GTA.
Well, it's loading.
Okay.
Very slowly.
It's just forever load. Yeah. I know how the game is. Okay.
Bacon,
Yeah.
they added these like anti-gravity crystals, and you can jump like really high.
Does it hurt you when you come down
Yeah.
at all?
Sorry, what?
Does it hurt you at all when you come down?
No, it doesn't. You don't take fall damage.
What if you jump from something insanely high? Are they like the tires?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like.
They've probably been seeing videos of people jumping off tires off high things and killing people and said, let's just make that happen more, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, like a deployable tire wouldn't be bad either. Like, boing, just throw that shit down. What's up, Danny? What's up? They added Roy Purdy dance and shooting now. They have spray paint. Nice. Oh, they have
Yep,
spray
they
paint?
have that too.
They added a spray paint?
Yep, that is spray paint.
Okay.
There's also a new town by Willie Lecter Land, to the left of, to the right of Anarchy Lake, Anarchy Acres. They added a new place there.
Fuck. So that kind of ruins our landing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Midnight. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Midnight.
Hi, Midnight. You can sit right there, okay, boy? That's a good place. That's a good place. Well, like, he likes to sit around the computer. I think because it pumps, like, a little warm air out, you know?
Yeah.
And, but, like, that's where my feet are, and then it's, like, my chair is, which have, like, the little rollers on the bottom, you know? It's like, I don't want his tail to get caught in it someday, you know? So I'm always like, don't sit there, you know? Go
Right.
sit somewhere else. Did it just try to... Your friend has joined the thing? I think it just tried to do that to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold up.
I think it just tried to do that to me. I think it tried to pull me out. I saw like a black screen for a half second before it said launching session, but I didn't get a chance to read it. It was too fast, which is really fast because I can read like insanely fucking quick.
Mine is still loading.
Restart your GTA. Like, go to your dashboard, hit start, and quit it, and redo it. It's been so long that by now it should have gone. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
really, what?
Yeah. I was playing it about like 20 minutes ago, and it crashed out of nowhere and kicked me the story, and then wouldn't find my online again. So I don't know. I start and quit when that happened, and it joined right away. So maybe you're kind of going through the same like Maybe they just updated their servers and they're like, we need to force you to restart. I don't know. But like a minute ago, I had that same problem right before I started. It was being butt.
Yeah. I restarted it, so hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna be.
Cute. My mom always told me I was cute. I forget. Cartman says that for some reason. I forget why. I love that line. They used to use it like on the commercial for South Park. They show like a bunch of pictures of South Park, and they'd have the logo, and all you'd hear is Cartman go, "My mom always told me I was cool." I missed that show, man. I don't get Comedy Central up here, so I haven't seen like a year's worth of South Park, like 7 months worth of South Park, and I'm one of those kinds of guys that used to like tune in like the night it comes up, the new one, you know? I need to sit down and go to allsp.com and check, because they have them all online. I need to sit down and watch them, because I fucking love that show sometimes.
Oh, I know.
I remember when the joke just used to be that it was dirty. And it's like, nah, they got much deeper and weirder than that. These guys are so weird.
And my family hates that I like those shows.
Oh.
They're like, they're freaking stupid. Why? I think that's the reason they're funny, because they're freaking stupid.
They're actually not stupid, though. That's the thing. They're really smart, you know? Like, when you look at some of the stories they tell and the meaning behind them and what they're trying to, like, exemplify, it's like they're actually really clever. They just kind of like to dwell in the dirt a little.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I love South Park.
One of my favorites.
Who's your favorite character?
I like Futurama.
Oh, I love Futurama. Oh, except I will never watch the Jurassic Bark episode, the one where he finds his dog. I'll never watch that one again. That one's too fucking sad. Oh my god, it's the saddest thing ever on TV.
That one.
Oh, it's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna summarize it. So I'm gonna summarize it for you, so you never have to watch it. If you see it coming, you can turn it off, so you don't cry your eyes out. So they're working on an archaeological dig, right? And they're like, they're just digging up stuff, and then it starts off all funny, and then Fry's all, and he sees his old dog mummified and petrified. And so he takes it home, and Professor Farnsworth tells him, we have a new process where we can bring it back to life with the reverse mummification. It's the same process of mummification, just reversed. It's like, oh. And so the whole time Fry's like, I get to bring my dog back. And he's having all these memories of the wonderful times he had with his dog. And then, Bender's getting really jealous the whole episode because, you know, he's Fry's buddy. And so he's like trying to sabotage it the whole way. And at the last minute, he throws the petrified dog into like this magma pit. And Fry's like, oh no, I lost him. And Bender realizes how much it hurts him. So he jumps in and gets the dog out, right? And then they realize they can save the dog. But Farnsworth says, wait. You left when your dog was 3. This dog's 15. That means this dog had a whole life without you. And so Fry says, oh, he feels bad, and he can't bring the dog back to life because he says, you had a whole life without me, a big full life, and I don't want to ruin that. But then the ending ruins it because it shows what the dog really did. The dog spent every day of his life waiting for him to come home until he died. And it was so fucking sad. He spent every day of his life waiting for him. It's like, oh. It's the saddest thing on TV ever. Whew.
Aww.
I know.
So sad.
I'm on Xbox. Woo. So I'll never watch that episode again.
Yo, at least the dog doesn't have to suffer anymore.
Oh no, the dog sat in the fucking freezing cold in the front of his old house, or no, his old work where he lived for 12 years waiting for him to come home, and he never came home.
I know.
And the last shot's him like putting his head down and going to sleep in the snow. It's like, oh, so sad.
Aw. So sad.
I blame the Firehawk.
It is Firehawk's fault.
All fire.
We're on Xbox One, Brendan. We're on Xbox One, man. I'm sorry.
I'm on the Atari. Modified.
Which one? Oh, your voice is really loud today.
Mine is?
And kind of harsh. Like
How
overdriven.
about now?
That's the same.
Check. Test.
Bring it
One,
down. Bring it
two.
down. Your gain's too high.
No, I'm turning it down. Like it was in the middle, just in the middle.
Because it's not
Never
just
went up or down.
It's not just volume. It's got like that. You know that electric rawness when something's overdriven. This thing. You know what I mean?
I never messed with anything though.
Huh.
Huh, weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll pull the volume down in general, so it kind of evens it out a little bit. That's weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
straight up.
mine is like turned down low. My sensitivity bar is like really low.
Huh.
Everything is low.
Yeah. It just sounds like a little like harsher than standard. Yeah, we haven't reset the new month yet. Guys. So any donations that come in for Rashers today, we'll just record them down and we'll apply it to your account starting the next month. Okay.
Does that sound better?
That does sound much more even. That sounds nice and smooth. Yeah, you're quieter, but I can always pull your volume back up. Okay,
So,
but yeah. Yeah, that's
where I
right.
usually-
That's right. That's right.
Where
That's
I
normal.
usually get my NOS from,
Uh-huh.
they have them cold 2 for $6. The big ones, right?
Uh-huh.
At Kroger's, they're 4 for $5. Guess where I got mine from?
Oh, wow, yeah. That's a good price, man.
And
Any
I got
invite
8 of
requests? Guys, don't forget, if you want an invite, just send me a message. I'll send you an invite. My gamer tag's in the link below.
Is this a Kuruma race?
No, this is a figure 8. It's a figure 8. It's a figure 8 crossover, like Criminal Records, but figure 8 sort of. It's that one out in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any sports car that they all have their arguments as to why they'd all be pretty good, you know? Like there's the faster obviously gets your speed boosts out, but the better grippy, it's a short track with some turns. A heavier car is going to smack someone hard. Like, you know, they all have their arguments, honestly.
Yeah, what he said.
Well, seriously, if you have a heavy car and spend your whole race trying to get on the inside of everyone's curve, and then as soon as you get on the inside, just push them off the ramp, you know what I mean? I'm going Pariah for speed. And I think most people would Pariah if they could, but I've tried it with the other ones, and they all have their advantages. Even the stupid hot ring did pretty good.
No.
No, you terrible driver!
Whoever was in front of me, like, I hit the back end of them as they turned.
Don't do that. Forward march. There you go.
Yeah, I was playing
Oh, that was
Fortnite
close.
earlier.
Uh-huh.
I'm already tier 39.
Wow. I saw a big YouTuber post the most blatant lie today. My kid asked, can I download Fortnite? I said, what's Fortnite? And so I downloaded it. An hour later, I'm wearing some Raven skin thing. It's like, that's a lie. That's a big lie. That's a big
not
fucking
even
lie.
available.
Yeah, it's not available. It wasn't available today. It wasn't available yesterday. That's a big
Right.
fucking lie. Some Ravens. I don't know. Ah, cute me. Oh, that's adorable. I just bought this GTA game. An hour later, I'm shooting rockets in a minigun? I don't know. No, you didn't. You can't get that to level 100. Can't get the Raven skin today.
Yeah, it's impossible to get the Raven skin today.
No, I don't know. My 4-year-old just said, can you play Fortnite for me? So I did. Kids say the darndest things. Usually whenever I see a story on Twitter that starts with, my 4-year-old told me, my bullshit detector goes like into overdrive. It's like, oh yeah, I bet she told you some word of wisdom. And everybody stopped and clapped when they heard it.
Why'd you overlap me? Why did I go swimming?
No, like one of the ones I heard was I was in line at the store and my kid said something about like everybody in the world should love each other, and everyone in line clapped and they bought my groceries for me. It's like, that never fucking happened. Stuff like that doesn't happen in the real world. They have this segment on Joe McHale with Joe McHale where they'll read tweets that obviously didn't happen and turn them into skits. Very amusing. Very amusing.
Oh man, I went to the store today. So they have the fun-sized Reese's cups, 2 for $1. In the back of the store, they have the 8-pack fun size 4 for
Ow.
$5.
Yep.
I was like, what is wrong with you guys? How are you guys gonna sell these if these are way cheaper?
No, yeah.
So you get 8 for $1.25. You
Yeah.
get 4 for $1. Come on.
It's all impulse shopping versus, you know. In fact, yeah, I've gotten like weird looks from the cashier because there's been times where I've been like buying the one in the back. Well, the big one that has 8, and like there'll be people behind me looking at it, be like, "Where'd you get that?" And I'll straight to like, "Oh yeah, don't buy these ones up here. Go to the aisle back there. You get all these for like $1." You know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. If you go to Walmart, you get like 8 for like I think it's 88 cents. They have them in a strip.
I don't know about them.
No, if you go to Walmart, they have go to the
Oh,
candy
yeah,
aisle.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they have like 6 or 8 or something, like 88 cents. It's insanely cheap. Lloyd, Patrick, hello. Jeremy, hi.
Hi.
Anybody want an invite? Send me a message, send you an invite, or just straight up join me.
So I bought
You bought-
Spotify, you know?
You bought pumpkins.
So on eBay, this account was selling like a
I'm
Spotify
gonna
account
smoke.
for a 12-month subscription for $6.99, and they have reputation, like good reputation that it works. So I was like, hey, I don't mind spending $6.99 for 12 months, you know?
Yeah.
Because you know how much it is right now?
No.
$12.99 a
What?
month.
What?
I just got a deal. I paid half of that for a whole year.
I got first. That was good.
So I was eating and driving.
I was driving and concentrating.
What did we pay $12.99 for?
Oh, he got Spotify.
Spotify Premium.
Oh, okay.
So when I stream like on Twitch, I set it up to where you can request songs now from Spotify.
That's back in my
I can only
wheelhouse.
do 2 at a time, so
With my internet now, that's back in my possibilities.
exactly.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. No, yeah, because my internet was severely
You
limiting
can do
so
a
many
dual
options that I
stream,
have,
man.
you know?
And you can go to a website and set up like a dual stream and just
You know, the
Yeah.
other thing I could set up too is Scott wants to stream some stuff, so I was like, dude, you can stream from downstairs and I can stream upstairs so we can pull off 2 720s at the exact same time. Yeah,
Nice.
that's
do
not
some
bad.
I didn't know Scott
Dungeon
could.
Gathering, whatever.
He doesn't really, but he's been wanting to get into it. So I mean, I could just show him out. It's really easy. You know what I mean? And he knows a lot about a lot of types of games. Like Minecraft, he knows a shit ton about. You know?
That'll be cool. I wouldn't mind watching one.
You know how you guys have your like on YouTube, you guys have your little ribbon things that you make. Like Sin has a check mark. You have the ribbon.
Yeah.
I made my own today.
Oh, what is it?
I'm gonna send you the one that I uploaded to Twitch on Discord.
All right. I'm gonna steal it.
You can't steal it.
All right. That stands for I gotta think of something that's not DJ.
I made that though.
That's cool. It looks good. Verified. That's good. That is good. All right,
I made 3 different ones.
I need to
and
steal
that
it.
was the one people
I need to
liked.
steal it.
I can make you your own.
No, I don't want to change
The pig in the middle.
I don't want to change the badge because Filthy made the badge, you know?
With the pig in the middle. That has like blood gore on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I had to go to Walmart the other day and bought gas earlier, so I had a hole in my debit card and it was 20 short. And a nice lady had slipped me a conveyor belt 20 behind me while putting stuff back. That's really nice of her. That's a really nice person right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was nice.
that's a nice person.
I didn't see the recommended car until just now.
Oh, you're gonna want to choose Karumas and Sultans if you can get them. Karumas and Sultans recommended.
I
Sultan
just
Karuma.
chose a Pariah. It was the last car I
Oh,
used.
you are fucked. You just did this
I
race
did- I did-
yesterday.
I understand this, but I didn't read it until after I chose the car and hit okay.
No, I believe you, Patrick. I believe you.
Oh
When I used to do better, I would help out people until they pissed me off. There was this homeless guy that like every single week was at the Jack in the Box where I was at, and every single week I would like give him money. And then one week he tried to pass me this bullshit story. He's like, my car just broke down. I'm just down here from Sacramento for the day. And it's like no, dude, I gave you like $10 last week. You know, like no, man. And so he started like yelling at me. And I was like, dude, Go fuck you. That was the one time I like lost my temper, but I used to take like a lot of like used to. I don't got the money no more.
I remember giving the homeless man some food because he was like, he had a sign like, "Can I get money for food?" You know?
Yeah.
And I had went to McDonald's and I bought food. Well,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Why give him money? Just give him some food, you know? This guy got mad at me and said, I don't want this. I was like, I'm sorry, but a beggar can't choose what they're gonna eat.
Then
you
it's
know?
like that. I don't know. I'm not a beggar.
Money for drugs or alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, which again, I don't care if that's what he wants either, but fuck, I'll take some McDonald's, you snob. the hell's wrong with you, man? It's delish. That's delicious.
It was 2 quarter pounders with cheese, some French fries when I used to eat them, and a large drink. I didn't touch any of it.
Dude, that sounds bomb.
And he
That
got
sounds
mad
bomb.
and said, "Oh, I don't want that."
Oh my god.
I was like, "Fine, bye." I left.
All right. Well, I'll eat this shit, man. This is delicious. I'm gonna eat it right in front of him. That was so good.
Oh, I opened up the quarter pounder, just ate it. I said, "You're lost, man."
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, even if he really wanted something else, he's like, well, I wish I had money. I'd still just take the burger. Be like, all right, well, okay, whatever. It's not the money I was after, but it's a nice burger. Sure. One less problem for the day.
Right. I'm doing good with the fry, man.
In Mississippi, I used to hang out with. And he used to come to McDonald's where I worked at. He hung out there almost every freaking day. So I hung out with the man. Never gave him money because he never asked. I just never gave him money.
Uh-huh.
And then one day he decided that he needed money, so instead of asking, he stole my wallet.
Aww.
$250 of my money from my rent.
He stole your wallet?
He stole my wallet.
You know what's even more fucked about the money, though? Licenses, credit cards, IDs, Social Security. All that
Yep.
shit.
He
Oh.
stole
Yeah.
all that.
Not just replacing it, but constantly being worried that someone out there is opening credit cards with your info, you know?
Oh, nobody can open up credit cards with my Social Security card or number? No, no.
Into the water with you.
I almost did. Yeah.
That's why I said that.
FTC has 3 accounts under my credit account.
Uh-huh.
They're constantly watching it because my account has been frauded like 7 times.
Yeah, although, you know what? Nobody is foolproof. And the easiest way of that is, do you remember the Super Bowl about like a decade ago when they had LifeLock? And they had that guy be like, hi, I'm the CEO of
Oh my
LifeLock,
gosh.
and I'm in Times Square, and this is my phone number and my social security number. I am so confident in LifeLock's ability to keep my shit secure that I am broadcasting my information in Times Square. Well, hackers spend the next decade decimating his fucking credit.
Right.
The idiot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, maybe you're secure today.
Yeah, so I had to send like Equinox or what was it?
Equifax?
Equifax, the other major ones, like that FTC copy, because it says this account has been flagged due to fraud by people opening up fake accounts and stuff under my name. So
Wow.
number.
Oh man.
And guess what? They still have that crap on my account. I've fought it for years and I can't get it off. Ain't that some?
Oh, you know what? The rain's not on.
Oh yeah, you left it off.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah, you
The
did.
rain is supposed to be on here?
Yeah, because it makes you...
This is hard enough,
It's supposed
man.
to, it makes supposed to slide.
And I can't drive on this thing. You want to add rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to make you slide like even more, but then it starts to feel just like a...
I'm sliding enough.
Rally race.
But then it's supposed to feel more like an actual rally race, yeah.
Oh, still sliding enough. Sir.
Like on rallies, you can really like throw your butt around curves and go burning through the curve and like, you know, make these awesome drifts and stuff, you know?
Oh man, I seen a real bad rally crash where the guy like launched into the crowd and just
Oh,
took
yeah.
I think that's the
everyone.
worst car
I was like,
ever.
oh,
What card you
I'd
choose?
rather watch from TV.
Oh, white there, not that much. I was trying to pick one of the cars you said to pick, but the time worked faster than me picking.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. It's a huge list to look through just to find 2 specific cars, you know?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I got this little white thing. I don't know what the hell it is. Where am I going? Oh, okay. I didn't go nowhere. Good. I got somebody that's like right on top. We keep passing each other.
How am I in second place still?
Cause
With
I
the
kick
Ferrari.
ass. Cause I blast.
No, no, no. I'm saying in general. I have the wrong vehicle for this race.
Oh. Well, there's still a lot of road portions. You know, if you just like go light through the curves, you know, you should be fine.
I got asked out by one of the people that follow me on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
I was like, no, I'm good.
I don't know, why not? Why not? It's just a person.
They are in a different state.
Oh, well, then never mind. Never mind. If there's somewhere nearby, it's like, who the fuck cares, man? What else are you
Yeah,
doing?
no, that's long distance. Screw that.
Yeah. I'm not being like, go get a plane ticket, but you know, I'm not gonna turn down a good thing either.
Yeah, like they added me on Snapchat and we just like talk. I'm just friends, you know, like.
Yeah.
But then they were like, just all out there, just put it all out there, and I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
no. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do though? Plenty of fish in the sea.
What I did is
Plenty of
reject
fish. There you go.
Oh, my car thing went away. He got ahead of me. Way ahead of me. I'm all by my little lonesome.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Beauty.
Where am I going?
to the yellow brick road.
This Kuruma
Oh,
handles
see the wizard.
amazing on this.
Boom, boom.
Oh crap!
Hey, Lyrical, what's up, by the way?
Actually,
And that's
that
At
was
least it's not beeping loudly.
equally
It's a
fast.
bumper.
That was equally fast, messing up the way I did there.
How many laps are in this?
2.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
on the lap.
this is one long
It's a long lap. It is a long lap. But I don't like doing only one lap because the second lap gives people a chance to like refine what they tried. You know, it's like, oh, I remember this curve. I remember where I messed up here. And so I like to give everyone at least like 2 on every track
The
if I
curve you
can.
took over on for
Uh-huh.
me,
Uh-huh.
I still messed up on it.
Nice.
Son,
Shut it. Still in second place.
I'm doing alright.
Oh, you're not that far behind me. Okay.
Still.
I would like to be able to have one day where I'm not too far behind either one of you.
So one day, me and you and Bacon are gonna have to like just let you win all the races because
Oh yeah.
then you could update or upgrade your car more.
Yeah, that is a point. We need to do a day where we do like just a couple private lobbies where it's just like us, so that we can do races but intentionally let you win. We'll just do short laps, really fucking short ones, because there are certain engine upgrades you cannot purchase until you have won a certain number of races. There's certain
Right.
like paint jobs you can't purchase, certain like turbo kits and tires and shit like that. It's like ah, and so like, how are you ever supposed to catch up if you're straight up locked out of buying like the same turbo kits that we have? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
So-
don't mind losing races to help someone else.
Yeah. Well, no, we've done it before. We've done it before.
Yeah.
I've had people do it for me, not for winning races for engines, but so I can win the maybe you have to win like 3 rally races to get like
I
metallic
have
paint.
not done that one yet.
It's easy. Okay, so here's what you do. Go to create a race. Just make a race at the horse track. Who cares if your teammate can't tell you where to go? It's a fucking circle. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Even if it's the criminal records one.
Yeah. Well, criminal records is not long enough.
Ah.
It's not long enough to create a full race. That might be why they got rid of it, you know? You know how it used
Did
to
they
be
get
like...
rid of the race in general?
I don't know if they got rid of it, but they nerfed it or did something weird to it. It used to
I didn't
like,
know
it
that.
used to pay like a lot of money. It used to be a really good race, and now like I never see it raced, and a few times I do, it never pays dick. I'm like, all right. So they did something to it, but it's not the same. But I think it's because its distance is too short. Because when I tried to recreate it there, it's too short. It's shorter than like 0.61 miles, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, and it has to be like a certain amount. now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well. Well, I'm doing a little bit better. I'm still way behind him, but I'm doing a little bit better on this one. I'm not
Danny,
quite.
get back here. I want my second place pet. Holy cow. My joystick locked up to the right. I almost went into
Oh,
the
you need a fucking new controller, man.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get my Twitch money within the next 3 days, man.
Ooh, yeah, it is the beginning of the month, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Because if I could get that, man, then I'll be good. But
Yeah.
if not, then I'll be screwed.
My left stick, once in a great while, doesn't want to go up. For some reason.
Plentiful fishes live in the ocean.
Oh my god. Well
Alex-
then.
What's up, Pet Life? Oh, there he goes. Like, why'd he pull over? He's probably typing or something. Hey, PSH SX1. What up, dog?
PSH.
Hey, dogs.
Who you calling dog? Dog.
Dogs. What up,
No,
dog?
forward.
Watch, come chill with
Scallywag.
us. You know where to find us.
Scallywag.
Yeah.
Come join us.
Oh, you're the stream. You're right, Jeremy. I'm sorry. What's going on in the stream bus right now? If that's not TR Spy Gaming. Hold on.
Who is this same boss?
I thought I have it right.
Spy.
Yeah, Jeremy. It should be TR Spy Gaming, which is the one that you wanted, right? And Jeremy needs help unlocking stuff too. You know what we can do? We can do a day where it's me, Jeremy, Nessa, and you, maybe Alex, the people that have started playing more recently that have all their shit locked up, and we'll just do short races and just trade wins. You know, do short races and trade wins.
Well, I don't need a win.
Yeah, I don't need wins either. I don't need wins either. I'll just go just to fucking go.
That would be awesome.
That'll actually make first place earn more too. The more people involved,
Eating Mexican rice.
you know. Yeah, we'll do those. We'll do that rally one too. It's really easy.
No.
But that is TS. That is her link. Do you want you to
I
be?
forgot all about my ice cream. It's been
Wait,
melted.
Firehawk, do you want yours to be the link? Because that's what's in the link. I clicked it and I copied it and I pasted it in my thing here and it goes to TR Spy Gaming. All right. There you go. TR Spy Gaming, Teenage Russian Spy. She's got her face sideways in her picture. A little Skyrim dude there, and a Skyrim picture, and a Fallout picture, and a Fallout picture. Actually, that's a cool, like, I need to redo my channel art. You know what I mean?
I could probably do something for you.
I wanted to...
Maybe do something for me. I'd be nice.
Oh, wait, yeah, you know what? Nessa needs some updates, too. We need to get
I do
Nessa
that, too.
a generic thumbnail that represents her channel so she can kind of plug in from multiple games and it still
This
like
is
makes
what
sense.
I ask everybody before I make
And
it.
then a banner. She needs a banner art. Banner art's a pain in the ass because
No,
of
it's not. It's easy.
sizing is
Like,
the pain in the ass for me.
sizing is
I-
easy for me.
I always fuck up something where, like, on one of the devices, a border is overlaying where I didn't want it to go.
If you look at
Okay.
Trivets, or
Uh-huh.
I don't know if Bones has the one I made him, but I've done Inks, I've done Kelly Meds, I've done Villagers,
Uh-huh.
I've done my own. So, I'm good with Photoshop. So Nessa, if you DM me like anything that you like, how you would want your name, everything, I can put some stuff together.
I literally woke up this morning dreaming about Photoshop. I was literally woke up this morning, like, my first thought was like, I kind of wish I had, like, I woke up, oh my,
You want a copy of it?
I kind of wish I had, like, some kind of program that was better than GIMPs, so I could,
Do you
like,
want a copy of it?
I don't know, maybe.
I can look you up.
Oh.
Just saying, I have connections.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe I do. Because, like, I think I've taken my thumbnail game as far as I can go, and I look at some other people, it's like, oh, you guys have some stuff that if I tried to recreate that in GIMP, I couldn't. I've seen some of the crop and replace tool functions that Photoshop has. Like, I gotta do stuff manually, you know what I mean? I gotta cut and paste everything.
If you look at my channel art on Twitch, I've done that. Done my channel art on YouTube, Kelly Med on YouTube, Villager on YouTube. Ink, I think she still has the same one. I don't know. Done hers on YouTube. I make videos, intros, outros. Like, I do it all. I have After Effects. I have Adobe, whatever. So,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I'm
let my ice cream melt.
Yeah, I kind of want to figure out how to.
Feel
I want to
it.
figure out how to up the production. You know. Just little stuff. Like that's what this nonsense was about. You know, I was trying to like up the shit that I do, but I don't know. I can only do so much with GIMP and Sony Vegas.
Oh, Sony Vegas, I got 14.0 or 16, something like that.
I have 18. No, just kidding. I have 13. I think I'm running. That's fine though. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
13 is fine, man.
Yeah, and I don't use many of the tricks that are you know, like a lot of like the pre-rendered wipes and shit like that. I don't use a lot of the little extra shit they tend to plug in as the add-on. I think the bare bones editor is really what I enjoy that for.
Which one is this one, Bacon?
This is the one where one team starts off in the insurgents and then drops down and tries to like kill the other team that has the RPGs, and then the team can also get the planes and then get the helicopters also. It's really colorful.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
My
It's
eyeballs
from
are being funny and I
BMK.
can't-
Your eyeballs what?
are being funny and I can't see nothing.
Oh.
All the words on here are very blurry. I can't read none of it.
Oh.
I didn't do it.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Okay. At least you're honest.
Yeah. No, I get that with my eyes. I get that with my eyes if I've been playing too long, which it never used to happen to me, but this last couple years it's starting to. If I've been playing too long, or if I've had, and here's a weird one, a shit fuck ton of sugar that day. It's like, ooh, I know what that is.
Really?
That's eyeball strain
I
from
think
pre-diabetes
that's what it
symptoms. That's what that is.
Interesting.
Yeah, I am a diabetic and I've had some sugars, so my sugar's probably really high right now.
Oh, okay.
So I can't see shit.
Do you take insulin and all that?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, my mom's on the insulin. She's got this thing on her phone that does her blood sugar using her phone. It's like, how fucking Star Trek is that, you know?
Yeah, I
Oh.
got that too.
Does she have it like like a pump inside of her or something like that?
No, nothing like that.
Oh. I think Danny went to shoot me, and I landed like right next to him.
Bacon, I think I won this month with the ration.
Where was that?
I think I won this month with the ration. A whopping 0 ration.
Although, the Rasher contest is already over, so I need to go and put announcements in the Discord, and we need to reset it still. But Jeremy came in first, Nessa came in second, so you'll both be receiving a game sometime around like the 21st of this month. That's when I get paid again, and Jeremy will get his choice of game. Nessa, I'll look at your libraries and see what you have, and I'll buy you something cool. But that's going to be mystery game. Second place gets mystery game.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Jeremy, you're gonna get something, but he hasn't decided what he wants yet. Yeah, yesterday he's like, no, he lost all his rashers, so he spent $150 like really quick to get them all back. It's like, oh, Jeremy.
I was wondering how the heck he got him back so quick.
That's what he
oh, wow.
he spent $100 and he didn't have enough, so he spent another 50. And he's like, now I can get that game. It's like, you could have bought 3 games. He's like, I know. It's like, all right, Jeremy. It's like, thank you though. I don't mean to talk you out of donating. No, but Jeremy won. So
But I don't have that much money to be paying that.
I know. So that's what happened last month. Jeremy won. So he still has to decide what he wants though. He still has to decide what he. There he goes. I still haven't decided. And I think he said he wants to.
There's a lot of good games out there.
I think he said
A
he wants
lot
to
of them I
do.
want.
He could have donated me like a portion of that, and I could have got a controller.
Yeah.
So
Just
did I
like-
get third place?
Did you get what?
For what?
Did I get third place with my 0 ration?
Almost. Let's see. What's the top 10 or the top 5? And then Jeremy started boycott bacon. Let's see. I don't mind helping you, Bacon. There you go. Thank you. Danke. It's not showing us the top 5. Is the bot awake? I think the bot's not awake right now.
Aw, they got box.
Oh, you know what? He might be resetting it. It was
Oh,
the
yeah, that's true,
heat
he
of
might
the moment, telling me what your heart meant. The heat of the moment, something your eyes. I don't remember what it's told in your eyes or something your eyes. Da 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 da. I don't know the words. Someone wrote in the heat of.
I know the song, but I don't know all the words.
It's by Asia, I think. I hit somebody. I just did a drive-by though. I didn't kill him. I just did a drive-by.
I wasn't
So-
even paying attention.
Someone's already got a helicopter.
I want to get you. Ah, that is not high enough. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
This person just running through the crates.
PSHSX1 is now spectating. Are you joining us? You know where to find
You
us.
better join.
Yeah,
you better
get in
join
here.
Chat.
Yeah, come chill in here.
Get in here, fool.
Get in here, fool.
I know you could hear me, fool.
You've been called out, literally.
Get your Detroit butt in here.
Get your Detroit butt.
Where are you? Where
Da,
are
da,
you?
da, da.
Detroit down.
Oh, you son of bitch! My corpse launched out. I need to add some emotes. I can add like 5. I can add emotes, and then the other thing I need to do, I'll probably do it later on today.
Am
Is
I the only one here? Oh no, there's a.
no, there's a few people. Yeah. Is I can now add color ratings to sponsor
Yep.
badges based on how long of months you are. It's like, ooh, neat.
I'm 8 months, so.
So yeah, I gotta change that too. You know, add that in. Yeah, I gotta do some backstage updating. That's why I was thinking of doing the channel art. That's what I was doing the other day with like these little things I added with like the good game and the Discord link nonsense. I need to make more of those, and the intros and outro trailers. You know.
Somebody was trying to shoot my booty.
Booty
That's not
shooters.
nice. Yeah.
I just got a new TV and sound system, so I'm gonna chill and enjoy it. Gotcha. So no stream team for you. I understand. So Bacon, I've narrowed down my game to 5. So 5 different games, maybe?
No.
It's
Ooh,
cold.
fire.
Oh my god, Gonzo.
No!
Oh my god. He hunted you.
It's fine, I got food in front of me that I'm looking at, so.
Look at this thing.
No. Where are you? I want to run you over, please. Did I
Oh,
get you?
gaming
Did I
night. Oh, that's a friendly. Oh, okay.
get- No, no. Turn. There you go.
What's he gonna do? Is he just gonna hide out here? Oh no, he's climbing back in.
No. No.
Oh, he's fucked.
Oh no.
Oh. No.
Ooh.
No. Alright.
Yes.
Stop it. There you go. Good girl. Hi. You miss. And I hear puppies. Nope.
Man, it is so hot. It's 90 something degrees.
Holy shnikey, it's fucking cold here where I'm at.
You're in the mountain, though.
Oh,
I know.
Wow.
Let's see, what's my weather right now? At this current moment, 7:40 p.m., it is -1 degree Celsius.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. It was 80 degrees here today. I was so excited. I was like, yay, I had to go for a walk. No! It was
It's-
free weather.
Freaking cold today.
luckily today there was nice weather because I was not in a very good mood earlier.
Dude, did you see it yesterday when we were playing Overwatch? A couple of rounds that sucked, but a couple rounds when we fucking we put a team together of like it was Moira, Moira, Lucio, and Orisa. We were unstoppable. I watched some videos, just like people that like had like, you know, like were really good at it, and just like seeing like them talk about it, and they're talking about like, yeah, if you go with the 4 tank 2 support strategy, or the most popular, which is the 4 tank 1 Moira 1 Lucio strategy, it's like, really, that's a thing? And then he's like, but what's becoming more popular is the 3 support strategy, which if you just get any 3 support classes, then the rest of the classes kind of don't fucking matter around you. It's like, huh. And I thought, well, there's 3 of us, you know? If we all choose classes that like support each other and shield each other and heal each other, you know? Oh, it's good, man.
If I make it over here and do a miracle. Or everybody's just being
PSH.
nice and letting me go.
I don't know where PSH is, but it was 85 where he was. It was 92 where I am, and I'm in Michigan. We're in Delta, Michigan.
Oh man.
So it was like hotter in different areas.
It's -1 or 30 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Wow. I'm gonna grab the pretty creek truck because everybody was nice enough to let me do that. I still lost. Okay.
That's why I've got this over jacket with the liner coat on. I've got like a wool lined like fucking flannel on inside the house.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what this
Crazy,
is.
man.
That's what this is. You see me wear this often. This is a wool lined flannel.
I don't have your stream on.
Oh, my mom got it for me last Christmas.
Aw.
Oh no, it was my last
Mama bought
birthday.
it.
My last birthday. Was it my birthday or was it Christmas? It was birthday. Yeah, she got me this, and she got me like a jacket and just a bunch of like warm clothes, and they really paid off. I wasn't prepared for how fucking cold it was gonna be, because most of my other clothes were like waiter clothes. Like, oh yeah, long sleeve black button-up shirts, right? Cold
this
up
is
here.
funny. I got this TV stand, and I could not for the life of me figure out how the hell to put it on there. I bought this TV stand probably last year sometime. Not too long ago last year, but last year sometime. And I was watching this one guy that was doing a speed run on it, and I was like, I did not catch none of that. So I messaged him and I said, is there a possible chance you can slow that shit down so I can see what the hell you're doing? And he just now all the time decided to say that he liked my comment on it. I was like, damn, well, come on, he did that 4 months ago.
You know what I've been getting lately? I've been getting, the YouTube team has cleared your video for monetization. I'm like, oh, what video? This video from November. It's like, you mean this live stream from November? I've been getting emails like this week. It's like, it's cool. You can put ads on it now. It's like, that was like,
How am I in fake Michigan?
that was like 5 months ago. Nobody's looking these things
PSH,
up.
How am I in fake Michigan?
You're in fake Michigan.
Sounds like Mexican. Okay. Fake Mexican. I want to shoot one of you people, please. Oh, thank you.
Hey, but the best thing I have right now to help me stay cool,
Uh-huh.
ice cream.
Nice.
It's sitting right next to me, melting right now.
Good. Eat thy ice cream.
Eat fire.
Miss me.
Hey! Haha, you're cold. Fuck you. PSH has just donated $5 through the stream, the super chat. And thank you very much for that.
Stream boss.
Nope. It's still TR Spy Gaming.
Why would you?
Well, he
The
did.
faraway Cran, man. Like I was getting into a plane and he just blew it up, like right in front of me as I was getting into it. Like
What?
he ran into it intentionally.
Rude.
Oh, what a dick.
How rude.
That is rude.
Blow up, please. That was a
Heli
little
life
bit-
almost just hit me right off the motorcycle. Dang, man.
Ow! That kind of hurt,
So
but not.
maybe you gotta get up here and shoot him a few times. Tow up the pretty pink car. Tow up the pretty pink car. DHA, I'm trying to pull you up. I cannot aim with crap.
Oh. Oh, crap.
No, stop moving.
Is that a friendly or an enemy helicopter?
I'm shooting that pellet, whoever it is.
Oh, that's Gonzo.
No.
He's definitely an enemy.
No. Oh, really? I did not shoot there. Ugh. Okay, fine. I committed suicide.
No! Choose life!
Too late. I should be right back.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Does this
Well,
one? Do these ones
stupid-
travel faster? The homing
Stupid
rockets?
faraway Cran, man. He like hit one of the planes and made a chain reaction, blew up 4 of them.
I don't know who went for that. Yeah, Pally. Thank you. Oh, I hear the helicopter. Oh, there it is. Oh, you got
Oh my
lucky.
God.
You got lucky, punk.
Did it hit you?
Nah, I was ready for it. Woo, I was like, what the hell is that noise? Where did you come from?
What noise?
The helicopter underneath the platform is all, and it's Gonzo. It's like, what? Where did you come from?
Oh.
Oh, the Baconator's awake. Oh, it reset. It reset.
No, he did reset it. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Filthy. I'm pretty sure he manually did it because, like, it didn't do it automatically last night. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, it probably would have.
Yeah, it has to be manually reset.
Oh. Where's that guy going? Oh. All right, then. We win! Through default, the greatest 2 words in the English language. Default, default. Whew. Let's see, how many we got watching right now? 19 watching? Nice. And, ooh, 19 thumbs ups. Let's make that 20. I liked my own stream.
I didn't know you could like your own thing.
I did. It didn't reset? Oh, did you lose all yours? Is that what it is? Oh. Hold on, let's see.
Now you got 22 likes.
Oh, you're right. It didn't reset. It didn't. Okay. It hasn't reset yet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Why
on.
would you try to hit me, Stu?
Who tried to hit you?
Far away Crane.
Dude, it's always that
Like
fucking
I don't.
guy.
He ran up to me and just tried hitting me. Like really? Come on, man. I'm on your team, dummy.
He's always doing that shit. I think he thinks it's funny. I think he thinks it's funny. That's never making it up there.
Yeah, they're on the table, dude. Pig.
Now he's doing a gesture like if it was a joke. Really?
Huh?
He like gestured to me like as if it was a joke.
Oh. Hey, thanks, Traxon. Thank you very much.
Huh?
All right.
What do you mean a biscuit's hard?
I,
On the table, in the box.
I saw this tweet that every time I hear the word biscuit, I can never not think of it. And it says, according to my research, after studying the biscuit and the Triscuit, it leads me to believe there's the missing elusive monoskit. I never thought of it as like a biscuit is a buy and a Triscuit is a try. Then where is the monoskit?
Huh? Just the one. Who did that? But I asked.
There's a monoskit out there. We have yet to discover it.
How? Okay. I want to go over the ramp thingy and somebody hit me in the tush. Who was the tush hitter? Oh, it's not nice to hit my tush. And it wasn't.
I think it was me, by the way.
God, no. Oh, no, hit my tush.
It wasn't on purpose. Actually, it was an accident.
You had to think about that one, huh?
No.
No? Okay.
There we go. Got myself another plane.
I want to run over you.
My last plane had some damage on it.
There's a vehicle on the ramp here, which makes it very difficult for me to do the thing.
Holy cow, man. I saw that truck at the last second.
Oh, you mother fudger.
Yeah, baby.
Mother fudger. Oh, you survived too?
No, I died.
Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God.
Instead, I committed suicide. So.
Whatever. Oh, gaming night. That's not a good launch. Oh my God. Gaming night's taking one of the helicopters from underneath, and it's already smoking. You just got off the launch pad. You're gonna have a hard time.
Lyrics, I think that said. Lyrics just blew me up.
No. Bum ba da bum bum. Da, 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 da. This is a helicopter.
Boy, gimme.
So we won the first two, and you guys won the second.
Yeah. I was just thinking about this engine that they have here, where you have like flying, shooting platforms, and the ability to build stuff. And I thought, how cool would it be if GTA took the whole like just the physical hardware of the way they build their game, but instead of building like a gangster world, built like some weird angels and demons kind of like over like, you know, like huge world where you fucking fought in the skies using like, you know, like, I don't know. I was like looking at like the abilities that this engine has and thinking like, it's kind of limited that they decided to just stick with helicopters, you know?
Yeah.
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 You know, little demon foot soldiers on the ground and angel soldiers on the ground, all the way up to like flying dragons and fucking flying angels and shit, you know? A huge existing world. That'd be cool. Yeah. I don't know, man. Bacon Kids screaming the song God's Plan by Drake.
Actually, that's what I'm listening to right now. It
Really?
just started.
That's weird.
Yeah.
These explosions on surround sound plus being tipsy? A+. I bet.
Yay. I'm trying to be tipsy. It's not working so well.
Oh. What are you drinking?
No. I think it's something cheap.
Whiskey, vodka, wine?
No.
Schnapps? Oh, ow! Oh, you dick! No. No, Nasty Ray. Nasty Ray.
I don't
Oh.
have the money for that right now.
Oh.
Ooh, the Nasty Ray blows you up.
Blue Ink.
That's what you get.
Hey, P1 Gamer, what's up, man? How are you doing? How are you doing? Blue Ink just wrote down in one of my comments of another video, donation hype!
Just random
Just
donation.
random, yeah, just random in one of the older videos. It's probably a live stream that he donated on, you know what I mean? It's probably one of the comment sections for like the replays of those.
Rip.
I think he's watching, he's like, I'm live stream participating!
Right.
God, I love Starbucks Double Shot Energy.
I can't drink that.
Why not?
Too much sugar.
Oh, yeah. I
Mm,
love
okay.
sugar too much. Oh.
Ow!
Hashtag love for life.
Baby.
No, man. Hashtag lust for life, man. Go the Iggy Pop route.
Did it not kill him?
I'm worth $1 million in prizes. That's my favorite line. You know that song "Lust for Life" by Iggy Pop? Gotta lust for life. Da 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 da. Gotta lust for life. You know that song? Here comes Johnny here again. And my favorite line in there, I don't know. He goes, I'm worth $1 million in prizes. It's like, that's a cool line, man. I'm worth $1 million in prizes. It sounds so game showy, you know? It doesn't make the rest of the song just talk about how awesome he loves life, you know? But like that one line is like about how awesome he is. I like Iggy Pop. You know the song China Girl by David Bowie? Him and Iggy Pop wrote that. It's actually, David Bowie's version is actually a remake. Him and Iggy Pop used to live together when they were no names, and they wrote that song together, and Iggy Pop released it. And then like maybe a decade later, Bowie starts recording, and so he asks Iggy, he's like, hey, remember that song? He's like, yeah. He's like, do you care if I do my version? He's like, dude, go ahead. And so that's the version we're used to. But if you ever look up like the original version, it's like, you can hear the similarities. Like, oh yeah, I hear that. It's like almost the same. But then you totally hear the parts. It's like, but that's very David Bowie. Like, you know, the, oh baby, just you shut your mouth. It's like, yeah, that's Bowie, you know? It's really not an Iggy thing so much. But like, yeah, it's a cool song, man.
I happen to love David Bowie. One of my favorites.
I've seen David Bowie in concert. I went to go see David Bowie when David Bowie toured with Nine Inch Nails during the Heart's Filthy Lesson tour. It wasn't my favorite ideal venue to see Bowie, but I wanted to see Bowie. You know what I mean? And it was awesome. It was awesome. He sang some of his old stuff, but a lot of new stuff. But he sang like Scary Monsters. He sang Let's Dance. He sang Man Who Sold the World. Sang a handful of older stuff, but then mostly the new album, you know. But the way they did the concert was cool because they did Nine Inch Nails first, then Bowie came out, and then afterwards they both came out and did medleys of each other's songs for about like a half an hour. So it was like, oh,
that's cool.
Yeah. So you heard like, you know, they were doing it at the same time. So it's like, okay, this is cool. Hearing Bowie sing some Nine Inch Nails, Nine Inch Nails sings some Bowie, I'm down for this. But a lot of people, when Nine Inch Nails was done, they walked out. Like a third of the audience were like, we're out of here. I don't want to watch the old man. It's like, you fucking retards. Let's pretend you don't like Bowie, right? You're going to miss out on seeing like a kind of concert that like you're going to be able to have stories about, and maybe you'll figure out why he's considered great, you know? Like if like I don't like the Grateful Dead, right? I just don't. But like if they were ever like playing somewhere, I sure shit sit down and listen because, well, they're kind of like a huge goddamn band, and people are going to like, I'll be like, I saw them this one time. Here's my actual assessment, you know, but people walked out. But what they missed was, it's like, you missed the band that you walked out coming back later and doing covers of their songs and other people's songs with the other band. So you missed out on that, jackasses. Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool. It was a good concert.
I have never in my lifetime been to a concert.
Are you kidding? Go to one. They're like
I'm not
$50.
I came close to being to ZZ Top concert one time.
Oh! I didn't
But
used to
the
like ZZ
best
Top, but
thing
I gained a lot of respect for them over the years. You know, the more I looked at them, you know?
The guy I was dating got the ticket because he was drunk.
Oh my God! You see, you showed up and they weren't there. Like you're like, where are the tickets? Oh,
Yeah, he didn't have the tickets with him, so we had to drive all the way back home. Which
And
was
by
like
then
a
it's-
3-hour drive
by then it's just too late.
and drive back. Yeah, by then, well, they canceled the concert for some damn reason, so
Oh.
we were lucky about that. We got there, and we would have been able to see maybe 15 minutes of the concert, which is, I keep telling her, why are we even bothering to go? We only got 15 freaking minutes. I was already pissed off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So he's like, well, they canceled it anyways. I was like, oh, for heaven's sake. So we end up going to a bar. It's like, why are we even going to a bar? You're drunk, stupid. Can we go home now?
Oh yeah.
I
You know
was
where I
mad.
would have gone? I would have been like, okay, here's where we're going. So, Cantor's is this deli in Hollywood. It's where all these famous like movie stars used to eat in the old days, like Lucille Ball and like the old Hollywood people. Like it's where they would go. And so all the walls are filled with all these like photos of them and shit. It's historic and old. And they're open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. And in the front, there's this really delicious Jewish bakery that has like the most insanely delicious home baked goods. And there's a bar next to it. And the bar has music every single night live all year long. And so you go there, you get yourself some dinner, you sit down, and then you go to the bar afterwards, you get a couple drinks, you watch the band for like an hour, and then you go back to the restaurant, maybe you get like a little french fries, and on your way out, you pick up a nice delicious dessert to take it home. It's such a nice place to go, and it's right in the center of Hollywood, so if you go and walk down the street, it's like, oh, look, there's these clubs and this weird art store next door, and it's right next to where you can like do a lot of like foot shopping. Fucking great place. Cantor's.
That was cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
We went to a, I don't know what kind of bar you want to call it. It's just a sidebar where everybody sits around the bar pool and just drinks all day night.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me adjust volumes a little bit. I'm having a hard time hearing you over my car going. "Ah." So I'm trying to drive with one hand. Okay, give that one more shot.
We went to a bar, which I don't know what you want to call this bar, but it's a bar where you just sit around and a bunch of people sitting around the bar just blabbing about stupid stuff.
Well, was there any entertainment of any type? A jukebox, a band, foxy boxing?
No, you just sit at a bar and drink and chat.
Oh, just a hole in the wall bar then, a dive bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yep.
no good. Like if it was at
No.
least like, well, they got karaoke here. They're doing nothing but ZZ Top. It's like, all right, that's something. But yeah, that's no fun. That's like going to the bowling alley to drink.
Yeah, it really made me mad. The main reason it made me mad because I had my little brother with me. He was too young to be drinking anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So he was getting all pissed off because he wouldn't come in the bar and shit. And I was like, he's only 16, you dumb.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. Oh, what a bummer of a night.
Yeah, it was a very bad bummer. I
Although-
should have left the guy right there and then, but I didn't.
I'm noticing Beast Mode Killer changed the exit for the finish of this race, and I fucking love it. The end of it, he used to have us kind of hop over this hump, and we'd land on the landing part on the way out. And I noticed he changed it where we have like a wall ride that goes out and launches us, and I think it's A, more aesthetically pleasing, and B, more consistent. Whereas the other one, like, I would crash and it just wasn't my fault. You'd hit like bowling balls or whatever, you know, or like you'd point
Right.
just a little wrong because you couldn't tell where you're going. This one, you know where you're going. The wall's pointing you at it. I like this ending better. Hey,
I'm
Stephanie.
actually not doing too bad on this wall. Well, I'm doing terrible now. God bless you. But I was.
I might leave you guys.
You what?
I might leave early the race.
Oh, why?
Yeah, what?
A friend of mine is about to be on Fortnite for a little bit. He has work in the morning, so.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, we'll see you later, Gonzo.
No, I'm still finishing.
Oh, well, all right then. Stephanie's at work. Aw.
I don't believe in work anymore.
Well, it believes in you when it says you're late.
I make my own hours, bro.
Says
So
you haven't
do
been
you.
Says you haven't been working years, and you're in trouble.
I haven't worked since 2000,
Really? I myself.
something like that.
You know, part of me like Like you know how like when you're late for work, you get stressed that you're in trouble. Like part of me, I still can't shake that feeling that I'm in huge trouble.
Really?
Yeah. That I'm gonna have some boss call me and like, Bacon, what do you think you're doing? You were supposed to be at work 8 months ago.
I felt like that today. I was supposed to be to work today,
Oh yeah?
but I couldn't find nobody that'll give me a ride.
Oh shit.
So I had to call in.
Yeah.
Should call Jeremy.
So my
Does it-
job is stupid.
Do they have Ubers out there?
Oh
They
yeah.
got Lyft.
They have Lyft, and that's who I've been getting the ride from is Lyft. But they wasn't responding.
Oh. Yeah, I
So I'm
know.
like, really? Why ain't you responding? I'm figuring the guy had to be in Milwaukee or something. I don't know, but he usually responds, and he wasn't responding. It's
Yeah.
like, and it was going on 10 o'clock, and then almost 10:15. It's like, I don't know what the hell to do. Then I'm getting all mad and upset because I can't find my stupid book to call the 800 number to let them know that I'm going to be late or not come in at all.
Oh yeah.
I'm already at a 5-point thingy now. They got this stupid thing that you're only allowed to miss 9 out of a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And if you miss 9 out of that certain amount of time, you can lose your job.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm already at 5.5.5.
Fuck. Yeah.
And
Well, are you signed up to Uber?
I'm signed up to Lyft.
Sign up to both. They're both the same thing. It's just some dude in a car, you know. In fact, your driver probably works for
Yeah,
both.
that's good.
Most drivers work for both and
He
just
does.
just flick them both on, you know.
Yeah, he does. He works for both.
Yeah, just sign up
And
for
he's
Uber
the only
too.
one I know of that does work.
Yeah. Sign up for
Oh,
Uber too,
okay.
so that like if you run into that problem again, it's like fuck, I'm just gonna call the other guy then, you know. Whoever answers. That sucks though. That sucks.
He does. I was pretty upset.
No, I
about it.
know exactly how it is. Oh my god.
So right now I can't afford to lose my job. I lose my job, I lose everything. So I can't.
No, I hear you. I know. I remember that stress. I remember when I was with my ex and like, I'd be like getting ready for work. I go out to get the car and it's like, oh, the car's gone. You're like, hey, where's the car? I'm hanging out with my friends. Like I'm supposed to be at work in like 8 minutes. Oh, hold on. I didn't know what time it was. I'll be home. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get fired.
Oh my god, that will piss me off more than
I would do that
anything.
like every 2 weeks. It's like, God. And then I'd do
I don't wanna
Uber.
see them out.
Then I'd do Uber, and Uber, for some reason, my apartments where I used to live, when you looked it up on like MapQuest, it would always take you next door. It would always take you to this like weird like daycare center next door, no matter what. I don't know why. The fucking every time, it's this huge apartment complex, and my GPS for my address would take them to this daycare center next door for some reason. I don't know. And so every time I'd have to like run out and run down the apartment like a half a block down and like sit in this like, you know, like daycare center hoping that the Uber guy's on his way. It sucked.
I'm gonna do one more before I go.
Your face. What car?
2-0.
Muscle.
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 Muscles.
Coops.
Or poops.
I don't have a muscle. What's a good muscle?
Good muscle is the Blade, the Dominator, let me think. Where are the other good muscles? Duke of Death.
Blade.
Yosemite. The Yosemite truck.
Yosemite.
The Yosemite is a good one. It's a truck, but that kicks ass. Yeah. So do you want to do coops or muscles?
I'm down for whatever.
That's just two muscles. That's just two muscles. Yeah, muscles are like they're kind of slidey through the curve, so you kind of like feather the gas and stuff. Buzz. I'm surprised first name isn't here yet. John Legend or Selena Gomez? John Legend.
John Legend.
John Legend.
I don't know John Legend. At least I don't think I know John Legend.
He sings like traditional soulful music, you know?
Yeah, he
That's
sings
the
some
way.
really good
That's the
music.
way I describe him. I describe him in the vein of like a Luther Vandross or something, but modern.
Luther Vandross.
But do you know what I mean by that comparison? He's much more Luther Vandross than he is like, I don't know, fucking Dr. Dre. He's much more like about the singing. He's much more about the singing and the quality of the voice and all that stuff. He's a traditional singer. But do you see what he said to Kanye the other day? So like Kanye was like he was like, I love Trump for some reason, and like so John Legend's like, hey, listen, it's cool that you do, but you have to like remember that things that you say, you got a lot of followers that believe it, so you know try to have a little discretion with that. And so Kanye takes his direct message and fucking posts his direct message up on Twitter. He's like, this is what John Legend sent me. It's like, dude, you're kind of an asshole. He asked you in a really nice way. He's like, yeah, you should just think about what you say. And instead you're like, look what John Legend said. It's like, all right, man. That's not cool.
I got the speed boost, but like my car was like right in front of that stupid pole.
Oh.
Slammed right.
Uh-oh, I'm slidey. That was weird. That was weird. Uh-oh, okay. Hey, Danny's got a paint job really similar to my paint job on the Blade. I love that paint job. The purple with the pink on the inside looks so good.
Ooh.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice.
I want to paint my car pretty.
You need to win some more races so you can unlock even more paint jobs. But yeah, I know what you mean. I'm always wanting to get the brightest color combination I can, you know?
Yep. Ooh, I got the Blade. I kind of like the Blade.
Yeah, the Blade controls very well. Its only limitation is that its top speed is a little reduced, but on races like this where we're constantly turning and braking, top speed doesn't matter as much, you know?
Uh-huh.
So that's why,
I think I'm not in it.
yeah, races where you're like in neighborhoods taking turns, the Blade, it kicks ass. It brakes great, it accelerates great, and it handles really good. Just top speed could be a little higher. Top speed could be lower. It's like the Turismo of the muscle cars.
Yeah, it is slow, but it turns nicely. I don't crash so much.
Yeah. No, it's one of my favorites. Really, really underrated.
But
When I see people argue about the best muscles, they don't mention it often, and I think I fucking love that car. I use it a lot. In fact, I'm wondering if I should have used it today. My Dominator keeps sliding on like every turn. Every second I gain, I lose, like trying to like, you know, keep my wheels from like losing grip on turns.
my son is getting tired. He's prancing on the floor and singing to himself again. When he does, but he gets tired, he puts his headphones on and his phone and prances the floor as fast as he can, back and forth from the kitchen to the living room, singing to himself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Nasty Ray just laughed at me.
Yeah, Nasty Ray is insanely aggressively fast. Are you in the White Blade? Is that you?
That is me.
That's a nice car.
I know. I just don't know how to drive the damn thing.
There you go. Oh, I might have been the best I took that turn in a while.
Ooh, I'm on lap 2. Turn, no.
So you know how I like to watch movies on Twitch? I need to do that again. And I wanted to watch like, you know, like a good bad movie. But then like, God, I want to watch The Last Vampire on Earth. Which is this really...
I wouldn't mind checking that out myself.
Yeah! It looks so terrible, but it looks amusingly bad. It looks so amusingly bad. It's a Twilight ripoff. The guy who made it, it says based on the novel, but when you look at the novel, there's pictures of the movie in the novel, which means the movie was made at the same time as the novel. So he just made a book to justify the movie, you know? That's all he did. And the book's like 10 pages long. It's fucking tiny. And then the movie, like the vampire, like he doesn't look like a vampire. Vampires are supposed to be all like sexy, you know, like skinny and gaunt. He looks like pudgy and like dopey and looks like he stinks.
Like they said, Drake. Not Drake, but what the freak is that? Oh my God, what's his name?
Which one, Dracula?
No,
Oh.
the character.
On Last Vampire on Earth or on Twilight?
I'm talking about who he's supposed to be looking like. He doesn't look like a vampire. He looks like.
Oh,
the guy
they said
kept saying that
Shrek.
he
They're
looks
saying
like-
Shrek.
Yeah, there you
Can't
go.
say the guy looks
oh
like
my God, I
Shrek.
can't think of his name to save my damn life. Shrek.
Dude, yeah, it's like he does not look like a vampire. And then the girl, their acting's terrible. And the whole thing where she's like, I've got AIDS, so I need the vampire to save me. It's like, what kind of fucking weird movie is this? I want to see it. I want to see it. I
Oh
want to see
my
it.
God. I
It's
need
on
to see
YouTube.
that.
It's on YouTube. The whole movie.
The whole movie's on
Somebody
YouTube. I'm
uploaded
like-
it and nobody took it down.
The movie is still on YouTube.
Yep. The Last Vampire on Earth. Whole movie. Well, it's like a shit movie, man. But yeah, it's Twilight ripoff. It's like, okay. They do that scene where she says, how old are you? And he's like, 17. How long have you been 17?
85 years.
Yeah. They redo that scene like word for word.
Oh my God.
I'd like to see that.
Okay, it's my last race.
What?
I
Aw.
told you, fool,
What'd you tell me?
that I'm getting off to play Sport Night with a friend.
You told me nothing. I want some chips, damn it. I want some chips.
Oh man, chips.
Chips. Yum, 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 yum.
See, I gave mine to my sister because she just had a baby,
Your chips?
and then yeah, my Cheetos. And
What do
so
Cheetos have to do with babies?
She was hungry, you know.
So?
She wanted junk food, and she can't have like hot Cheetos. So
Man, the day you start giving pregnant ladies Cheetos, tomorrow everybody wants Cheetos. Gotta stop it somewhere.
anyways, I still I gave it to her, and she ended up messaging me like right before I left to the store to get me Nas the first time. She was like, "Hey, if you come by and get some money from me, can you get me some more Cheetos?" I was like, "I just gave you like a half
Thank you,
bag
Traxon.
full."
That's nice of you to say, Traxon. Just support the stream by hitting that like and sharing it out, man. It does more than you know. Helps a whole lot.
I said, "I just gave you like a half bag full of them," and she was like, "But I want some more for later." I was like, "I got you. Okay."
Man, I want some Cheetos.
Her
I'm
baby
getting
is
some tomorrow.
so chubby.
I'm getting some tomorrow. Right now, I had too much sugar and non-good food yesterday mode, so I'm not gonna eat like a big bag of fucking chips today.
You better start eating healthy, fool. See, this coming from somebody that doesn't.
I know I don't eat healthy. I only like literally every day I eat Farmer John sausage and eggs and Arizona iced teas and Starbucks, and that's it. That's the whole like.
Horrible.
But that's how I've eaten for like 30 years.
Horrible.
Game.
I never get sick. I never break anything. Nothing ever goes.
Yeah, neither do I.
I know. So like, oh. Like in all the time you guys have seen me stream, when was the last time you saw me go like I'm sick? Are you leaving now?
Yeah, I'm in a party with Prodigy. Like, just joined.
Oh, okay. All right, man. I'll see you later.
See you guys later. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what I was gonna say. See you all.
Yeah, I've never broken a single bone, but I think that's because since I was a kid, I've always drank like a huge glass of milk with everything. That's the only one thing that like I eat that's like kind of good for you, but it's bad for your heart when you think about cholesterol and all that bullshit. But whatever. I love milk. I've never broken a bone, and I should have a buttload of times.
I only broke one bone, and that was my arm, and that was because I was stupid. I was on a swinging, and I kept letting go and clapping my hands, and I told my cousin, I said, "Look at me!" I went to let go and clap my hands. When I did a flip and landed right on my arm.
Ooh, shit.
Yep. It hurt a lot.
I really love the visuals of climbing this spiral.
I haven't even made it to the spiral yet. Shush.
You're about to.
There I
It's really one of the neater looking spirals I've ever seen in this game.
No! Ooh. I was doing so good. My car decided to right. Stay. Right there. Good cup. Yay! Nice cup. Don't do that. Don't do it. What are you doing? Don't do that. Okay, this is the one that if you don't do it right, it will throw you right back down.
I think that's a lot of them, but yeah. I think I know what you mean. I think you're remembering which one this is what you're saying.
Yes. Oh, God dang it. And there we go. I'm so used to... Don't do that.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones by him when it comes like elegance of design. Like this climb and this spiral that he made, it's really neat looking, you know? I like maps that look like they're like barely propped up, you know? Like they're skinny little strands, and this one kind of has that quality parts of it.
How'd you do the thing you did?
Who? Me?
You.
Oh, I'm in first right now. I'm doing well.
You just laughed at me.
I just lapped PSH also. I know, I'm a terrible person. Wait, where's second place? Second place is 13 seconds behind me is Danny.
Stop. Don't do it. Okay. Turn over. Turn car. Can you just do the thing you're supposed to be doing, please? Okay, I'm stuck. I swear to God, you just start me all over at that thing, I'm going to scream very loudly. Thank you. Very nice. Okay, good. Great. Oh, no, stop dancing.
Whoa, that was fast as I ever took that turn. That was really fucking quick, that one. I'm proud of that. I was in and out of that thing in like a second and a half. It's like 3 curves. Well, you know, you ever play games and like everything seems going by so fast, right? And then eventually sometimes like, wait a moment, I can see everything. And it all seems like kind of slow motion-y. I had one of those moments going through those curves where it's like, I understand every inch of this road right now.
Be a mean to me.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah!
Yay, I did it! Okay, finally.
Yeah! I love milking my brother, his finger. The A-Team or the DeLorean? The A-Team van or the DeLorean? The DeLorean, it's so much more capable. The DeLorean will go through time, it flies, you know what I mean? The DeLorean, and it just looks kind of a little cooler. What do you think is better, the A-Team van or the DeLorean? The Back to the Future DeLorean?
By whoever that was.
In fact, I think the Back to the Future DeLorean might be the coolest vehicle in all of movie history. That or the Millennium Falcon.
Bacon.
What?
How do I do this stupid thing here?
Oh, let me see what's going on. Okay, that's you. Steer to the right. Okay, stay on the white stripe of it. So aim, aim for the white part. Try to avoid the blue parts.
Okay.
And then when you first go under it, steer to the right, then slowly to the left. Steer to the right. Yeah, so when you're ramping up, before you go upside down, you'll be steering to the right. And then once you go upside down, you'll be steering to the left. Take it at full speed.
Okay.
To the right. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. You'll get it. So when you go on it,
At least I landed there.
yeah. When you enter it a little bit more to the right than you are. The white stripes are a good marker, but you do have to adjust a little though.
Okay.
Oh wait, you passed it.
Yeah, I hit the doodad.
Fuck it then. That's how you do it. Let's see, what's Pally doing? Hey, Lane Lundy. Hi. First time racing the Dominator. I wish I drove the Blade. Yeah, the Dominator. It's got the highest top speed, and so but it's got that Mustang thing, that Dodge Viper thing, that thing where when you hit your gas, it wants to spin your rear tires out like a little too easily. It's a little bit too rear wheel drive, and so you get a whole lot of going around curves, losing your grip and shit like that, and you end up having to slow it down and feather through curves. And so what I'll do is I'll slow it down through the curves, take the curve slow, and then just point and drag race out and try to use this Dominator's power that way, you know? Bacon, try not to laugh. Watch. This is my serious face. Hey, I got first. I got a first.
So proud. Ooh, I ranked up to 75. Yay.
I love my new little GG. I made it. First, I made little G's in the GIMP, so they're little PNGs, which are the types of pictures that you have transparencies on, and then I overlaid like 8 of them onto my Sony Vegas editor, and then I scooted them down so they appear like in random order, and resized them and tilted them and recolored them all and layered them all right, and then I added sound effects so when each one appears, it goes bloop, 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 bloop. You know what I mean? Yeah, I put it together all from scratch. Really proud of myself. You need definitely need a car better than the Osiris, even though the Osiris is not a car. Yeah, Jeremy, next car to get, if you already have your Osiris, then I would work on a Nero or a Wagner next, most likely, like if it was me. Or I'd pick up something cheap, like a Turismo just for fucking fun, but I'd probably work on a Wagner or a Nero next, because those are the two that are, or an XA21, those are the ones that are going to really, really, they sometimes cause a couple errors in flipping, like that's what you're going to get when you get out of the Osiris class. But when you get those ones, they have so much greater speed that the slight errors that they have, that if you're ready for them, you can kind of either correct or anticipate them, you know, so it makes them worth it again. So, like, I chose the XA on that one. What's wrong with that one is on stunts, it gets really, really rigid if it even taps anything, so you just have to be fucking very careful. But you saw how much speed it gets and how fast it can take through curves, you know. Let's see. Heavy Chase by Street Machine. We'll leave the time of day on the way it is. That's cool. That sounds fun. Let's see. Nobody needs an invite. Okay. They're all playing Fortnite today, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a video of ghosts at Disneyland at night. I know which video you're talking about. The video of the ghosts walking out of the haunted house. I've seen that. I've seen it. It is really fucking creepy. If you ever seen it, if you ever seen the haunted house is like in the back, and there's these lions at the front, and there's little gates out at the front of the line that they would close up at night. And I've seen them closed. I've been there at Disneyland a bunch of times when they're closing up, and you're walking out to the front, and they close the gates, and nobody else goes back on the ride. You know what I mean? But I've seen them closed. I know exactly what gates you're talking about, and it's right in front of the freaking it's right in front of the Pirates of the Caribbean, right in front of the lake in the middle, where Tom Sawyer's Island and all that shit is. It's right there. And I've seen video footage of glowing, shadowy figures walking out across the line barriers and straight through the gates without the gates being open in the middle of the night, and security footage cameras on, like, you know, ghost scene at Disneyland. It's like, oh, that is fucking scary, man. That is scary. I mean, when you think about it, if there are such things as ghosts, right, then they're probably like... They probably would exist because either they died in a really shocking, unexpected way where they can't understand they're dead, or maybe they died in a place where they're still in love with this planet. And if you die at a place like Disneyland, both those things might be true. You know? You might be like, I didn't expect to die at Disneyland. Or it's like, I was having such a good time and I had a heart attack. And then I was a ghost who didn't leave Disneyland. Could be either one. And like, a lot of people die there. You know, you don't know how many people really die there, but a lot of people die there. There's just random, like, I had a heart attacks. And if you wonder, well, how often does that happen? Just so you know, every single cruise ship that goes out gets about 7 to 10 random deaths on the way back, and that's a couple thousand people. Disneyland gets that many every fucking day. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, you get random deaths here sometimes. And then there's, like, the accident gross ones. There's, like, they used to have this thing called America Sings. It was this huge building that would, like, rotate inside of another building. And you sat on these chairs, and as it rotated, it would show you different stages, and that's how they would change, like, what you're looking at. And the walls to the outside were like these doorways that as the room rotated, they would line up with other doors that went outside, but as it moved, they would misalign. And that's where the control room is to handle the whole damn thing. And there have been a few times over the years that workers get their jacket caught or lean on it wrong while the thing's swiveling room to room and get crushed between the two like doorways, like right in half. You know, ooh, that lightning went off right at the good time while I'm telling the creepy story. And like, I know, it get crushed right in half. That happened a few times. That's why they changed that building. It's gone. They turned it into Imagineering because it was just too dangerous. Too many deaths there. You got deaths on people jumping out of the sky buckets. They're like these. They have these little like a they're like a little like a tram, like a not a monorail, but like a what's the word I'm looking for? They're sky buckets. They're on a fucking wire, and they carry you like from the Matterhorn over to like Fantasyland, you know. And there's been people who use those to like, I'm gonna commit suicide. Ah! It's like, you dick. You just jumped on like a birthday party, you dick. So there's that, and then let's see. There was this one wasn't a death, but this was fucked up. There was like a family that was on the Roger Rabbit cartoon spin, and it's like the teacups where they spin around, but it moves around inside of like another ride, you know? So it's like, imagine teacups going along like a funhouse route, you know? It was like that. So it's spinning, going down a route. Well, one car's like, here, I'm gonna hand 4-year-old Billy from my car to your car. You sit him there. And they're handing him over and they drop him. And he gets fucking pinned under the spinning things and just wreck the kid, just ruined for life. And it's like, yeah, Disneyland's a dangerous place sometimes. Stuff happens you don't even realize. I remember there was a Chinese guy who was
gonna be there.
I know.
And I've never been there in my life.
Well, it's also safe. It's only dumb if you do dumb stuff, you know? But, yeah. Well, I knew a girl who worked there, right? I dated a girl who worked there. And then I've had on 2 separate occasions people who were high up employees of Disneyland or Disney Corp who were very regular customers at my bar, because I was bartending for like a really long time. And they would just get drunk and just tell me all the stuff. They'd be like, oh yeah, did you know, one of my favorite ones was, did you know that Disneyland has its own interior hospital? We do that for liability purposes so you don't have people suing, so we can control the story from the inside. And it's like, one of the worst stories was during one of the parades, they had what they call face actors. Those are people who don't put on costumes, but they do face actors. Like, for instance, Aladdin. The guy who plays Aladdin. He doesn't put on a plastic head. He just puts on a costume and looks like Aladdin. You know what I mean? And so they have like a thing going on where they have Aladdin on the front of one of the floats, and they have these safety belts around their waist, so if they fall, they don't like fall too hard. Well, he falls, and the safety belt acts as a pendulum, and he swings, and he cracks his head open on the bottom of the float, and they pick him up, he's bleeding everywhere, and they bring him inside the float, because there's like a little door, and they bring him inside, and rather than get him to emergency care, because Disneyland does not want to compromise the integrity of what people view their characters as, he has to sit inside the float for 20 minutes while they finish the parade route before he can get any medical help. It's like, are you kidding?
Oh my god.
Because the kids wouldn't want to see a bleeding Aladdin being taken out. It's like, and? So that's how that place is. That's how that place is.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I got busted there smoking pot as a teenager with Scott and a bunch of my friends once. That was fun. Actually, no, we weren't teenagers. We were 18. And we went there, right? And we were going to go hang out at Disneyland. Yeah! And after a couple hours, like, hey, you want to go to the parking lot to get stoned? Like, yeah. So we go out to the parking lot, you know? And we get our pipe, and we load it up. And we pass around once to everybody. It goes around just once. Right? It's me and him and his brother and his brother's friend and his brother's friend's girlfriend. And then as soon as it gets around, like this like little security like golf cart pulls up. Woo! And we're like, Rent-A-Cops! Like, we're teenagers, so we're like, fuck you, Rent-A-Cops! You can't do shit. We're teenagers, we're invincible, right? And so like, we're like, where's the weed? We're like, we don't know what you're talking about. Rent-A-Pig, Where's being dicks, you know? He's like, come on, where's it at? We're like, those are pretty shoes you have. Do they give you those cute little shoes? Like, we're just teasing them. And then The real cops come out. The real Disneyland comes out. And they look like Strickland from Back to the Future, you know, the principal. They're these short guys with bald, but they're really fucking serious looking. You wouldn't want to mess with them. And they're like, where's the weed, son? We're like, what are you talking about? He's like, listen, son, you can play with the ball with us right now. Tell us where the weed is. We'll take it. We'll maybe send you home. Or we can call the Anaheim Police Department. They can come down. They can impound your vehicle. They can tear it apart. They can hold you over for the weekend. You'll have to call your parents and a lawyer. You'll have to bond out for about $1,000. Now, what you want to be? We're like, oh, this weed right here. Here's the weed, sir. We gave it right up. We're like, here it is. Here it is. And he was cool enough. He was like, well, what's gonna happen now is you're gonna be escorted off the property. You can come back tomorrow. We'd actually let you come back later on today, but it's against our insurers. Our insurers will not allow inebriated people walk around the park. That's the real issue here, is that you're adding a liability to the park. We don't know if you're gonna go crazy or do something crazy on one of our rides. Like, okay, I actually understand that. Fair enough. And he's like, if you get caught a second time, then you have a problem. I'm like, all right, that's also fair. And so we're about to go, and one of them like whispers to him. He's like, okay, so there's a problem. Turns out Scott's younger brother is 17 and his girlfriend is 17. That means they need to call her parents. It's like, holy shit, we were home free. We were so there. We got away with it. And so now they have to call like Scott's mom, and his mom calls like my mom, Jason's mom, and everyone's mom, and they're all waiting for us all when we come home. It's like, God damn it. We were there. But yeah, we got caught once. No big deal. Wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, you know, to be fair, I can't blame Disneyland for a single action they took in any of it. You know what I mean? They were courteous enough. They didn't get the police involved. They were very like upfront and frank in their description as to why I had to leave. You know, it's like, okay. You know, I was welcomed back with a warning. It's like, okay, fair enough. You know. But yeah, but don't try anything in the parking lot. Cause Jesus.
Oh, you're silly.
Yeah. After that, I just went to Disneyland, mostly sober. I just switched my delivery vector. Hey, Kaya! Yo, Kaya, how you doing? Yeah, but that was like 122 years ago. Huh?
I think I've only gotten in trouble twice this time.
Oh, for what?
One time I was walking down the street with some alcohol, and I didn't know it was against the law. I was drinking beer, walking to the store, and the guy I was with tells me to throw my beer, and I was already buzzing pretty damn good there, so I was like pissed that he was making me throw my beer. I was like, why? And throw my beer, and next thing a cop shows up.
He's like, did he ticket you for throwing your beer?
Well, no, he didn't ticket me. I don't even know if he ticketed me. He drunk to even care. I was pissed. I was prancing back and forth and cussing the cop out because he's freaking, you know, making me throw my damn beer. My beer.
Whoa! Notifications were crazy there.
The second time I really didn't get in trouble. The guy was...
Wait. You know, honestly, your notification's too much. I caught 2 words.
He was drinking and driving. And okay, he was running out of gas. So he decided that we went past the gas, right next to a gas station. But there was a cop sitting right across the street from the gas station. Then there was a driveway on the other side, and then the gas station on the other side. I fell asleep in the car. Next thing I know, this man is grabbing me by the arm and dragging me out of the car and making me run down the street.
Wait, your boyfriend said, like, let's run!
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
I jerked my hand. I was like, what's going on? And he tells me, I don't have a license and I've been drinking and driving. And I'm like, okay, so, and your point is? And then he tells me about the cop sitting there. Well, I didn't know there was a gas station there, you know, because I was asleep.
Yeah.
And, cop shows up. He's sitting here telling his story, and the cop, and I'm shrugging my shoulders like, no freaking idea.
I know.
And then next thing I know, we walked back up to the car because he was going to go ahead and drive the car home. And I happened to notice the gas station over there. And I stopped him and I said, how much have you been drinking? And he says, I drink maybe 4 cans. Dude, if 4 cans makes you
Okay,
like that,
no.
you need to
If he's
quit.
telling you he drank 4, he drank 9. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
didn't
no.
smoke, I just inhaled. You know what I mean? It's always that thing where when you get caught and you admit it and you're trying to kind of get someone's favor, you always like cut whatever it was by more than half. Yeah, no,
I
he
thought
didn't
you
have
were
4.
good.
He had much more than 4.
Oh yeah, it made me so mad. It's like, okay, you do realize that you could have just pulled over to that stupid gas station over there, put whatever little bit of money you have in your pocket into that tank and drove off, and that damn cop won't even look at you twice.
Yeah.
God, you're stupid. Why am I dating you?
Were you sober?
Yeah, I was sober.
And do you have a license?
Oh,
Yeah, no.
I thought he did. He told me he had a license.
No,
and I
no,
never
no.
thought
No,
about
but did
it.
you
Hey,
have
I
did you
did.
have one?
No, at that
Oh, okay.
time, no, I didn't have
Okay.
a driver's license.
Yeah. You know what I would have done?
Cop like this.
You know what I would have done if I was him? I would have pulled over. I'd been like, babe, let's switch seats and sit here. And we're going to pretend that you insisted I'm too drunk to drive and you're not letting me drive and you're waiting for me to sober up. Because no cop's going to bust you for that. He's going to think you two are just having like an argument. Be like, babe, you're too drunk. I've got the keys. And that's going to be the end of it. You totally would have
Yeah.
skated with that scenario. You know, the cop be like, what's going on here? And you could be like, my boyfriend's drunk and he wants to drive. And so I have the keys and I'm not letting him. And the cop would be like, good for you. You know what? You should listen to her. And that'd be the end of it.
True. Well, he could have just, like I said, he could have just went over to the gas station, put a couple bucks in a gas tank, and went home. Well,
Yes.
he's right next to a gas station, right next to it.
Yeah.
But instead, he pulls over across from the police officer, drags me out of the car, and starts running.
Oh, instead, instead he just spazzes out. He's like, yeah, go to the gas station first. Fuck. Go in, buy
I
some
was like,
chips.
I was like, oh my god, you're so stupid.
When you drive,
I was really
don't play
used to
air
that
drones.
when
It
you
gives you
drunk.
away.
Oh my god, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But that was the only 2 times I've ever, and I really don't think I've ever gotten in trouble. It was just the only 2 incidents I've ever been into. I've gotten stoned and drunk many times, but I've never really gotten in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't drink much, so, you know, anything that goes along with that is very, you know, probably not going to happen with me. Like drinking, driving, or drinking in public, or any of that kind of stuff, you know. I don't really get in trouble with those. I just smoke, but, yeah, I do that at home. Every now and then I'll do it in public, but it's rare. Like, if I'm, like, at a badass park, I'm like, all right, I'm bringing a joint. I'm going to sneak off the woods. I'm going to smoke a joint in the trees, you know, but it's rare. I'm going to go convene with nature for a minute. That was a pretty cool little
A
wall
lot
ridey
of times
thing.
when I drink, I usually do it at home. I don't go to a bar very often. I don't like going by myself.
Yeah.
I do a lot of drinking at home.
Well, I worked at bars, so, I mean, I don't like going because it's like, it's a bunch of people, that's great, but it's a bunch of people acting like characters they've seen in TV shows and bars. The way I know that is every bar has the same fucking people with the same fucking jokes. And it's like,
Yeah.
I've worked in enough bars where it's like, okay, you're the norm, you're the Cliff, you think you're the badass, you think you're the old wise guy, I get it, I get it, I get it. You're all tropes from movies, I've seen it. And then when you get to know them, you find out they're not actually like that, they're just acting that way. So it's like, alright, I don't like bars, I don't like bars. It just reminds me of work. Reminds me of work. Bleh. I've never liked bars.
Me neither.
Oh, crap. Oh, with your hitting poles. That's one thing this car does not do well, is go over poles. Or hit anything for that matter. It doesn't hit anything well for that matter.
But truthfully, myself, I'm a big chicken.
Oh, yeah?
I'm so scared to go out and do something in public. I'm afraid I'm gonna get caught and put in jail or something. I'm a big chicken.
I'm afraid we got put in jail.
Otherwise, instead of drinking, I probably would do the other thing.
I used to do all kinds of wild shit when I was younger. That's why when people are always like, oh, banker for president, I always say, no, they'd find out who I was, they would never let me be president. I've done all kinds of wild shit when I was young, but nowadays, nah, no way. It costs too much money and I'm too old. The hangover's too much.
Yeah. I never did. I've never really had too many friends, so I didn't hang out with too many people.
Yeah.
Until I was like 18, and then I hung out with people that was way too old for me to be hanging out with in first damn place.
Yeah, I know that story.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, I didn't like people at school. You know? Nah, everyone I met was outside of school. Not everyone, but most people.
Okay, they didn't care too much for me either, so it worked out.
Am I gonna watch Deadpool 2? Fuck yes!
I want to watch Deadpool 2.
Oh my god, yeah. If I have to pirate it and mail Ryan Reynolds like $12 just to be able to see it, I'm gonna see it. I'm like, here, they don't have movie theaters in my neighborhood, I pirated it, but here's $12, please don't sue me. I bet you if you did that and tweeted it at him, he'd probably retweet you. I bet you if you did that, if you're like, they don't have it in my neighborhood, I pirated it, here's $12, I love you.
No, stay. Good car. No, stay. Good car.
I bet you he would figure out a way to mail you a copy. I bet you he'd send you a thing like, hey, don't do that again, but for the future, here's a copy. I swear if you figured out a way to send him $12. Nelly, stop that. God damn it. You made me crash by telling you to stop that. Don't lick wires.
Ew. Why do you want to lick there?
My dogs. They're not smart.
Oh. Poor puppy.
I have like a bundle of wires right there, and to tell me
wires do not taste good.
Like when they tell me it's dinner time, they start licking air, licking me, or licking random things. But it's like, don't lick the bundle of wires. In fact, it's a terrible habit. I hate when she does it, but it's the way of saying, come on, it's dinner time. And I'm like, you guys aren't going to dictate the length of my stream. You're going to wait an extra 25 minutes. Okay.
I DNF'd, but I did a very damn good job on those walls.
Oh! Congratulations. Lightning McQueen or Woody? Woody.
Woody.
Yeah, Woody. Lightning McQueen, I guess. If you open his doors, he's got meat in there. No, thank you. So he sort of does. The one of the creators of Pixar, or, you know, they asked him. He's like, why don't they ever show? Hi, Mel. Knock it off. Get down. He's like, why don't they ever show like the cars with their doors open? And he says the cars are living things, so that would be the same as you like opening your ears. And so someone sent him like a detailed drawing of like Lightning with his head with his doors open, but like a cross section, like it was old like Renaissance medical drawings of like of the meat that would be inside of his head when his doors open. It's like, yeah, that's why you don't fucking explain why the cars don't open their doors, because now we have this horrifying nightmare to like remember. Yeah, that's why I don't open them. Have you ever seen the Pixar theory?
The Pixar theory?
The Pixar theory that all Pixar stories are actually one very long story that you're only seeing tiny windows of? That it's all one big story? Oh, PSHSX1! Eat some Cheetos! Tonight at 3 a.m., I will eat some Cheetos. That is when my card replenishes some money. Thank you very much, PSHSX1. That is very nice of you. I will eat some Cheetos. So, the Pixar theory, and you're the new stream boss, PSH. I will be changing the stream link to your Instagram in just a little bit here. That all of the Pixar movies are one long story. And that the way the timeline goes is it starts at Brave, would be the earliest one, right? And then after that, it would go to, I might get the order wrong because I'm remembering it like from a long time ago. That after that, it goes to like Toy Story, and then it goes to a WALL-E. I'm sorry, Toy Story, then Incredibles, then WALL-E, then Bugs Life, and then Monsters, Inc., and then back to Brave. And so how it would go is in Brave, the witch is the first creature that gives all of the creatures in the universe the ability to talk. That's something she could do because she has that talking dog, right? But then the animal that talks, we can see that in Toys and we can see that in Up, how some animals can talk and some animals have machines that talk. So it's like an ability some animals have, right? And so if you follow the timeline, Toy Story exists in our world, right? That's when humans are, because Bug's Life, you don't see people. Wall-E is in the future, you know what I mean? Like Incredibles, there's these superheroes, but Toy Story is kind of our world. And so the idea is that in Toy Story it's our time, and as time evolves and humans become like less relevant, we leave the planet in Wall-E, and the machines take over and the talking bugs take over, like in Bug's Life. In fact, they're living on our planet of garbage after we're gone. And The Incredibles is like us starting to mutate before we leave. After we leave, the Monsters, Inc. are the mutants that live here on our planet afterwards. The mutants, there's a little girl from it. What's her name? From Monsters, Inc. What's the little girl's name?
Boo.
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
Boo has the ability to work the doors, the Monsters, Inc. doors, right? The doors that can go through time and go through passages. Boo can understand animals talking when other people can't. Boo, if you look at Boo and the Witch and Brave, they look really similar. And the Witch and Brave has a bunch of wooden doors in her room, and on one of the doors is a drawing of Sully and Mike. So did the witch from Monsters, did she go back in time as a baby from Monsters, Inc. and go back to Brave and become the witch and teach all the animals to talk? But then they also show like other things that connect it, like the By and Large Corporation is this corporation, the B&L, that you see them in Toy Story in the background. You see them in all kinds of movies, like all their other movies. But then when they have to leave the planet, they are the corporation that basically destroys the planet, and we have to leave. It's like, oh, so even those stories are kind of connected because of the By and Large Corporation and because of the pizza truck that you see in all the movies. It's like, huh. And so there's all these things that actually connect all the stories, that when you look at them in one huge timeline, it seems like they're trying to tell us the story about how man kind of becomes the dominant species and then leaves, and then the bugs become the dominant species, and then the mutants become the dominant species, and they send one little girl back through the dreams, back in time, and she teaches all the animals to talk, which starts the timeline all over again. It's like, interesting. Really weird. Someone lays it out in a movie, or like a video, like, you know, more clear than I could do it, and it was really cool. But I like that they're all kind of are connected through like elements like the pizza truck and the By and Large Corporation. Like the By and Large Corporation, I think they make the toys in Toy Story. They make all the shit like that runs the spaceship in Wall-E. You know, it's like, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat theory.
Oh my god, I am stuck in this freaking loop. I'm going down like I'm supposed to go on a parachute, but I can't parachute. I just keep landing in this one spot and dying. Dead.
You can't parachute?
No, I'll parachute, but I still just keep landing in that one spot.
Don't parachute right. Okay, are you going over it or under it?
I'm going on top of it.
Don't hit parachute right away.
I'm not hitting anything. I just keep landing in that one spot and dead. I don't go any further. I just keep landing in that one spot.
Hold forward just a little bit.
I did do parachute and I still landed in that one.
Don't parachute. Hold forward just a little bit.
Oh, I actually moved.
Oh! Loretta Robinson is making it rain. Thank you very much, honey. So, holding forward just a little bit. Did that do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what spot you're in.
Sorry, PSH. And I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
I'm not sure, because I don't know this race that well, so I'm not even quite sure exactly what spot you're at, you know? But, like, sometimes with the parachuting, when you respawn on it, like, if you hold forward, like, you'll clear objects that are otherwise being, like, you know, difficult.
Okay, well, am I supposed to go through the hole?
I'm not sure. Oh, is it the tube going down to that? If you can see the checkpoint, just go for the checkpoint.
Okay, I don't know. I'm heading I'm at the very beginning when you first go over that plane, and then you go through this thing, and there's this long tube.
And ignore the tube. Just go over it. Just parachute over the whole thing. You know what I mean? I haven't even gone into the tube yet. I've gone over it every time. I'm always like, fuck that tube.
Well, I fell, but I'm still alive. And I'm running. No
There we
freaking
Can you make it to the checkpoint?
No, I'm nowhere near the checkpoint. I don't even know where the checkpoint is. I don't see it.
Okay. I'm not sure where you're at.
I'm at the very beginning of the race. I mean, literally, the very beginning. When you first start out. Gaming King, something other than that.
Okay, I see you're back there. So yeah, just parachute, but ignore the tube. Just go over the whole damn thing. Ignore it. Just go around it. And then just go past the arrow to that low checkpoint. There's a low checkpoint where that tube ends. Yeah, I see where you're at now. So now I know what's going on. So yeah, when you hit your parachute, don't go into the white tube. Fuck the white tube. Just go around the whole thing.
Oh my lord, what kind of race is that?
Or go around it. I mean, just go around it and back to it, you know? If you're having trouble getting over the object, then just go a little bit to your right or left and then come back to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parachute. Well, a little late on the parachute now. Okay.
Are you having trouble reaching that far or I'm not sure.
Okay. I can't tell you. The only thing I know, what I can tell you is I'm at the very beginning of the race.
Yeah.
When you first jump off the cliff and you're supposed to parachute. That's where I'm stuck at.
Yeah, you're...
Parachute, I'm already halfway towards the ground. So when I actually do parachute, I just hit the ground.
You can go twice as far if you press forward and rock your parachute backwards and forwards.
Rock my parachute back.
Yeah. Dip it down and then pull it back. Dip and then wait a second and then dip it down and pull it back. You can go twice as far. And then if you hold back, you can go farther too.
Huh.
Yeah, you have a lot of control of the parachute. You can take a parachute. If you go to the top of the sky, you can go across the entire map. I'm not kidding. I've seen it in the video. You can go across the entire map and almost halfway back again. If you just hold backwards on your parachute, so you kind of pull your legs up. Yeah. Yeah, so do your parachute and then pull back and occasionally dip forward and then pull back again. And when you pull back, you're trying to go further out instead, you know? Or if you can wingsuit, which is, pushing forward but without pulling your parachute. You can make it there, but that's a little harder. But it's a good place to practice it. And why does this checkpoint never work for me? That one's... It slows me down every time, and I can't figure out what angle I'm supposed to hit it at. I went upside down last time, went right side up this time. I don't get that one. Barbie girl. Oh, Peter Pan or Captain Hook? Well, since if I tried, I think I could pull off a pretty good Captain Hook. I'm gonna go with Captain Hook. Give me the costume. Let me not hairspray my hair that day and let it go all curly. Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Mowgli or Bolo the Balu? Oh, Mowgli or Balu the bear? I don't know, man. The bear seems like it'd be cooler to hang out with. Yeah, I think I stole a position for PSH right at the end. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Okay, then you're gonna lose music. It's playing.
There it is.
You at least let me land over there. That would make me happy.
Okay, so when you're parachuting down, right? If you're looking through your parachute and there's a little triangle above your head that's the cloth, whatever's like right above that, if you're pushing forward, that's kind of where you're gonna land if you're pushing forward and you're looking at that part. Like whatever you see in the background, a little window, like that's kind of like would be your aiming reticle, you know? I use that a lot to kind of like guess where it's like what I'm swooping at, you know? Aurora or Pete's Dragon? I don't know what Aurora is, so I'm going with Pete's Dragon. Wait, who's Aurora? Yeah, man, Pete's Dragon. People always used to say, Roger Rabbit is the first half live action, half animated movie ever. Bullshit. Pete's Dragon beat that thing by like 20 years, man. I used to watch Pete's Dragon when I was a kid. Yeah. I remember the opening song. We got a bill of sale right here. We got a bill of sale right here. Right here. Yeah, that movie was... I used to love that movie when I was a kid. I used to watch Pete's Dragons, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and Pollyanna, and all the old Disney movies, like the old 60s and 70s Disney movies. Those are the ones I used to watch when I was a kid. Like, what else? Computer Wore Tennis Shoes and shit like that. Parent Trap. Watched Parent Trap a trillion times. The original Parent Trap, not the one with Lindsay Lohan, but the one with Haley Mills.
I've seen all the Parent Traps.
They were cute. They were a cute movie, you know?
Yeah.
Although, it does make me think, like, from a psychological point of view, how manipulative that movie is for kids with, like divorced parents. They're like, would it be a dream if you get your parents back together? It's like, ooh, Disney, you're preying on some psychoses there. That's what you do. You're like, which kids out there have broken homes? Haha, we're gonna tap right into them. Because it is kind of like a divorced kid's like dream. It's like, wouldn't it be wonderful if you got your parents back together? Oh, midnight. What have I told you about sitting there? Like 10 times a day even. Sit over here. Yeah, I know. He looks so surprised every time I kick him. He's like, why'd you do that? I did it to punish you. You're punished. You're hereby punished. I punished thee. That was one of the best lines of Arrested Development. The family's all rich, you know, and the daughter's like, she got like terrible grades in school, and the mom doesn't know how to punish her because she doesn't punish people. But someone calls her out, and it's like, your daughter's only that way because you don't do any discipline. And she's like, hold on, maybe get in here, maybe you are punished. That's right, you're punished. I punished thee. That's all she did though. Like, I punished thee. Traxon, yes, I play all the time. I play all the time. I will be playing this weekend. It's very, very rare when I take a day off. If I'm taking a day off, it's only because I'm editing videos for the channel or making graphics and updating OBS like intro and outro stuff for the channel. That's the only time I take a day off. Or if I'm like feeling sick or something, which hasn't happened yet.
Oh, I missed this
Hello.
completely. No. Don't stick me, it's not. Stop bolting on my chest. Hello, walk.
We gotta get you off vibration and get you a cute ringtone instead. Get one that like makes a GTA noise, you know, like do 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 do.
There you go.
Or makes like a computer startup noise. People love those noises. You know, like a Windows noise or an Apple noise. Or the old PlayStation startup noise. The whom noise. Oh. I could just sleep listening to like startup noises. What's your favorite video game startup screen? You know they all have their own little startup screens?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite video game startup screen?
Oh, wow. Ouch.
Like maybe like the Xbox 360 had like that, a regular Xbox had that like green glowing light, looked like a little energy reactor that like turned into the logo, and like the PS2, It made like a, did it go whoom noise or something? GameCube has that little, the little bricks that go out and make the G shape, the tick 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 noise, you know?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I might say Pac-Man's thing.
What was
Otherwise, I
that?
don't know.
Yeah. I love those things, man. I love those intro screens.
I've never really thought about that.
The PlayStation had like a little red like thing, a little shape that made like the little PS logo, you know?
Oh yeah.
Firehawk says Borderlands 2. So I think the question is now pivoted into just intros for games, which, you know, I'm fine with that because the intro to Borderlands 2 is amazing. It's this really cool cutscene. I can't ever show it because it has copyrighted music on it, but it has this a video that shows like a bunch of guys on a train because they're being hired for a job, and then they find that they're being betrayed. But they play this "Ain't No Place for a Hero" song over all of it. It's a really cool intro. This ain't no place for a hero. The PS2 had a great dramatic intro at the time. I know. Oh man, they all had great stuff. I love these intros. Hi dogs, both you fuck off for a little while. Thank you. They're just double teaming me. One will jump on me and I'll knock him down, so the other one will like take his place. I'll knock him out, and the first one comes right back. It's like, yeah, you can wait a little while, dogs. You'll be fine. No one's gonna die. You already had like food twice. You had rice and corn with turkey and freaking potatoes in it and some carrots. You're fine.
And they eat better than I do.
They eat better than me. I told you what I eat: sausage and eggs. What do they eat? Full on roasts. You know. And they're like, "Hey, stop it! It's time to eat." You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait, man.
Why do I keep doing that?
And they even had snacks in between already, so they're fine, you know.
Bacon.
Yeah.
I
Did
keep
you
doing that.
did you walk off the edge?
I did.
So, a good habit to get into. Every time one of these starts, either never let go of your left trigger, right, so you don't like walk fast, or do your emote, you know, like your little dance or whatever you have it programmed to. Do that really quick, because if you do it, you walk slow, like all casual, instead of run. I hate when he runs, takes huge steps, huge dramatic steps. But if you do that like animation, he goes back into walking. So I just had to do that like every time a round starts, just to be safe.
I just politely just walked right off the edge.
Wait, did it start that way, or
Why?
just politely? Just I'm out of here. I know, but this game does have the
Where am I
worst.
going?
It does have the worst walking animations. I describe it more as you're not walking, you're driving a tiny train. You know, or like imagine you're driving like a forklift. You know how they're very short and they pivot, but they always just kind of go forward. It feels like I'm not walking, but I'm driving a tiny forklift that's just painted like me.
Well,
Like a really short panto. Come back here. Ah, he's hoping there's stuff back there. Nobody's gonna save you back there. Oh wait, no, he found a vehicle. Look, he's getting out. So making out of 3 cars, which one's handling the best? That's totally weird question, because the XA handles probably the best when it comes to stunting. The Wagner handles the best when it comes to technical driving. If you're not going to hit anything and you're going to take curves at perfect speed, that's the one that you could push more out of. The Nero is the best when it comes to I'm going to race and I'm going to smack you with my car a little bit. and I'm going to do the stunts, and I'm going to get a high top speed. So it kind of depends what you're asking. The XA is better on stunts all around. The Nero's super close, but also has some weight to it and isn't going to get bullied. The Wagner will get bullied a little bit, but if it's like a formula car. It's if you take the curves at exactly the right speed, you can really push it very, very, very far. Do you have a favorite real life car? The Lamborghini Countach from the 80s. The one I've had on posters since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I had like a poster of a white one and a poster of a red one. They're both, for some reason, taking pictures down by the Golden Gate Bridge. So I imagine some guy just rented a couple that day, you know, took photos. But when I was a kid, I had those. I loved them. In fact, hopefully when I'm like really old, I can pick one up for cheap, because by then they'll just be rotten. If it was like a lower priced car, if it was like something cheap, I would want to get myself a 1992, I think it was, Celica, just like the one I had when I was in high school. Yeah, that's a kick-ass car, man. It looks so cool.
I don't know much about cars, but I did like the old-time Fords.
Uh-huh.
Old Fords.
Like Mustangs and Falcons and shit like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like the Blade?
Mm-hmm. I always thought they were nice-looking cars.
I think the word you're looking for is boss. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, no. American muscle cars, 60s and 70s, badass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But
Oh
I'm
my
in
God.
love with this new car now. I don't remember what it is. I think it's a Dodge. I think maybe.
Dodge has some really cool like throwback sports cars that are designed to look like the old 70s stuff. I've seen a lot of those, like the Charger and shit. It's like nice.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty car. I fell in love with that damn thing. Like I don't want one so bad. I seen one guy. He came up. He just bought the car. It was a candy apple red with white interior. I did not like the white interior too much. That color was so freaking pretty. I was like, oh, I want your car.
Oh my God, I am going to blow the F up soon. I'm taking this back there. I'm going to trade this even for a wounded car if there is one.
I don't know. Ow, that hurt a lot.
You know what? Even if that one's wounded, it's not as wounded as mine. Mine's taken 2 direct hits and 1 partial hit. I'm going in.
Dead. Somebody, which I can't read their names, just killed
Some
me.
kind of asshole, huh?
Yeah.
He's not an asshole.
No. Starts with a D, I think.
It's Danny.
God,
It's Danny Faircloth. He's cool. Oh no, I got wasted anyways. Sexy as fuck car. Yeah, man. Oh, you talk about the WRX? Yeah, if you talk about that's the Subaru Impreza WRX, the one they use in the rallies. Those are awesome. Yeah, if we're talking about in real life, one car, like if you like bacon, you can have one car and you must survive the zombie / Mad Max apocalypse with it. I'd be like, probably the Subaru then, man. Or, again, some kind of Toyota for its repairability. You can repair Toyotas forever. There's a good test, right? Go on the street and look up the oldest cars that you see running around that aren't kept up like they're classic, you know? Because there's old cars like, what is a 1952 Cadillac? It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like a piece of crap. Look at the oldest piece of craps on the road. What are they? They're usually Toyotas, man. They usually have 380,000 miles on them. That's a good car. I'm almost done with my double shot energy. Sad times. Sad times.
Oh no.
I know. I'm gonna have to just drink Arizona iced teas for the next like 5 hours. Until I go buy a bag of chips. Yeah. Oh, good shot, Nasty. Jesus Christ. He's like Pally Life. Toyota Supra is a good call, man. Toyota Supra is a good call. Toyota Supra, You can put like a turbochargers on it, shit, so you can get it like going really fast. But then it's a rear-wheel drive cars. Now, rear-wheel drive cars are great at drag racing and great at getting like really high top speeds, right? And so, but most Toyotas are not rear-wheel drive. Most of the time they're front-wheel drive. I mean, the MR2 is, or the MRS, depends on what you want to call it. But the Supra is like one of those like legendary cars. Like, yeah, that was this weird sweet spot that Toyota never ever for some reason got that good again. No, you'll see people take like Supras like from the 80s and like soup them up and get world record drag times on them. It's like, really? Yep. There it is, Firehawk, scary fast. Exactly, man.
Old-fashioned cars around here is like a big thing. People around here have got some old cars that they will not drive during the winter. During the summer, they'll come out and they're so freaking pretty. It's like, how do you guys keep them looking so freaking good?
Oh, you know what's neat is
really nice cars.
The mountain road I'm on. It's part of a road that a lot of car clubs use for rally runs, going up the mountains and back down again. So there'll be weekends where it's like, hey, there's a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, and that's a Bugatti right behind it. Hey, there's another Bugatti. Hey, that's a fucking McLaren right there. Like, there'll be weekends where that's totally going on. And they're just stopping in for gas and shit. I got to sit in a McLaren about 2 months ago. I remember telling the stream all about it. I was like, I got to sit in a McLaren today. It was someone at the gas station, and there was a McLaren. I'm like, checking out the car. Like, dude, that's an awesome car. And this girl comes up, and she's like, yeah, it's our car. I'm like, that's freaking awesome. She's like, yeah, this was the loud one. And I'm like, the loud McLaren? You guys have a not so loud McLaren? And then her boyfriend or husband came out. He's like, hi. At first he was making sure I wasn't hitting his girlfriend, but then he realized I'm looking at his car, man. And he's like, oh yeah. Yeah, we got 2 of these. We take this one out on the trip where there's a run going on today. He's like, you want to sit in it? I'm like, nah. And he's like, you sure? I'm like, okay. And so I sat in his car for a minute, you know. It's like pretended. It's like, yeah, it was pretty cool. But that was nice. That was nice.
I bet.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and that was the other thing about it. This particular McLaren, he's like, yeah, there's only 20. I think he said it was 22 of them in the world. It was a very specific low number. He's like, there's only 22 of them in the world. It was a very limited run, this series. It's like, dude, that's crazy. You have 2 McLarens and one of them is a limited run series that there's only 22 of them in the world. Like, I can't even fathom what that costs, but I'm sure it like turns a $1 million car into a $2 million car or something like that, you know? Or whatever the hell the thing costs. That was amazing, though. I was like, dude, Scott, take a picture of me. I was gonna have him take a picture of me in the car, and I was gonna like, you know, like maybe like hold up like 8 single dollar bills, but try to like fan them out so it looks like a lot. And I'll be like, YouTube life paying off, and make people go like, what the fuck? Why are we donating to you, asshole? No, if you saw my car, actually, I need to take a glamour shot of my car. It's a 95 Ford Taurus, and it's got dents all over it. It's missing like hubcaps because I don't know where they flew off, but they did. And the hood has been replaced with a hood that doesn't match, which really brings the car to life. Mwah. When you see that car, it looks like, you know how in movies they always blow up the same cars? It's usually Ford Tauruses, I noticed. So if you just look at my car long enough, the back of your brain's gonna be like, hey, I think someone's gonna blow that up in a minute. You just get that feeling, like they're setting up a shot. But that's why I bought it. When I bought it, me and the ex, right, we had a car and it totally took a shit on us. It took a shit on us. We were driving on the freeway, and I don't remember what it's called, the big axle that runs down the center from the front to the back. On the front side, it busted, and it dropped. And when it dropped, it dug into the ground, and that acted like a spear, and it poked up through the back seat of the fucking car, bringing a lot of mechanical stuff with it. So that car was gone. We're like, okay, well, that was a good car. Oh, well, it's gone. It's from the 70s. It was an old Mercedes, but it died spectacularly. And so we had to get a car immediately because we both had jobs to go to, but we're both poor, so it's like, I have $400. I have $200. Let's go get a car. And we go there, and they're like, "You have very little money and very poor credit." I'm like, "I know." they're like, "So, don't rub it in. Just show me what cars I can get." And he's like, "Okay, so we ran your credit. These 3 cars are the cars on the lot you qualify for." I'm like, "There's like 100 cars in this lot, and I only qualify for 3. Okay, show me the cars." There's a Grand Marquis. Ah, you ever see a Grand Marquis? Your grandpa drives it. It's like the boat that you picture when you picture an old grandpa with the little, you know how they have the little metal things that come out the side that make the noise when they get too close to the curb, and maybe like the dark windshield on the top, like everything that screams a grandpa drives this. It's one of those. But what I saw was, it's not the cool factor. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is grandpa car costs a shit ton of money to fix because they know grandpa who drives the car has at least enough money to get it repaired on a regular basis, and he takes it in to be repaired. So it's one of those, this is going to be dry cars. Okay, the other one was some kind of a Lincoln, but when I looked at another grandpa car, it's like, it's huge. It has air conditioned everything and electronic everything, and everything's going to break, and everything's going to cost a minimum of $2,000 to fix. It was a Buick Regal, that's what it was. It was a Buick Regal. My mom used to drive one. It's like, I'm aware of this car. Everything costs $2,000 to fix. The radiator, $2,000. Everything's $2,000. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Okay, and then the third one, Ford Taurus, is like, oh, a government vehicle. They use these as government vehicles all over the country, which tells me there's a whole lot of them that were retired out after 80,000 miles. There's a whole lot of them that kind of got too old that were sold at auction. There's a whole buttload of these out there rotting away in pick-up parts. You know, that's why you see them in movies and shit, because there's so many of them. So when it comes time to the brakes, you know a dude who knows how to work on a Ford, and when he goes to pick apart, there's going to be parts for it. And so that's why I chose the Taurus. Everything about it says, when this thing goes tits up, I'm not screwed, and it's paid off a lot. I got the hood replaced for like 120 bucks, you know? Replace the hood on a Buick Regal, $2,000. So yeah, so that's why I've got an old crap car.
Well, there you go.
Well, there I go.
But that's what I'm working on getting now. Being old. Ow, that hurt a lot. Bacon? You mean person, you.
I'm a bastard.
You is.
I'm a bastard man.
Not nice.
Because Bacon is a bastard man.
Anyways.
To be honest, I just shot everyone behind me. I was like, just behind anyone, go, 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 go. As soon as a weapon able, I'm like, shoot, 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 shoot.
Oh, freak.
Dennis is a bastard man. Found on road dead. Fix or repair daily.
Yep.
I like the Fiat. Fiat was fix it again, Tony.
Ow. Hey, give me this gonna come.
I always like that one.
That was you. That was nasty. Nasty.
Nasty. Nasty boy. Oh, you nasty boy. I think Janet Jackson sang a song about him. Hey, they showed NSYNC together. They had like, I don't know if it's like an award show or like a star on a Walk of Fame kind of thing, but they had NSYNC all together the other day, and it's like, you know what? As much as I don't give a shit about boy bands, it was good to see those 5 guys together for a photo op. You know? Yeah, they're all old and gray and chunky and stuff. Who gives a fuck? It was good to see them. Although it made me realize how good Justin Timberlake looks. Justin Timberlake looks kind of the same. I mean, he looks a little older, whereas like Joey looked old, and Chris Kirkpatrick looked all. He looked like a Jim Henson puppet now. Like they all look weird, you know. Even like Lance Bass had like kind of like a puffy face, but like Justin Timberlake looked pretty much exactly the same. He got a different haircut, you know, but that's about it.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh crap! I did it again.
I was watching something yesterday with Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
Axl Rose.
He looks so.
He's so fat, and I was like, oh my God.
I know. He is not Axl Rose anymore.
No, he's not. I was like, oh my God.
He went from, hold on, here's a good joke. He went from Axl Rose to Axl Grease. Yeah, no, he's not, yeah, I know. But what's really kind of sad is I saw when they did, was it his Chinese Democracy album release for the MTV Awards? And I'm watching him sing, and I always pay attention to these things. It's like, watch the singer. Does he know to remove his mic when he's taking a breath so we don't hear him take a breath? And how many verses can he get through before he has to take a breath? Axl couldn't get through like a single fucking verse without going, and then he didn't have the mic discipline to remove his mic from his mouth when he was doing it. It's like, dude, that's like game show host stuff, man. Come on. I know you're out of shape and all. Don't run around. Take that kilt off. You look ridiculous. Just put some jeans on. Just put some jeans on and a Guns N' Roses. Put on a Metallica shirt. You know?
There you go.
Put on a Motley Crue shirt and make your fans go like, I guess he buried the hatchet between him and Vince Neil's fight or something, you know? Fuck.
Yeah.
Just reminded us how old he is. But he sings for AC/DC now. Did you know that? He's their singer now.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, well, what's his face? Brian, what's his face? Retired. And Axl's their new singer. He toured with them already on a small tour. When you think about
I was not aware of that. Are they good?
Yeah, his voice kind of goes with them when you think about it, you know? He always had like a thing to his voice, and that's what AC/DC after the last incarnation was. Because the first guy, I can't remember, Bon Scott, he had more of a upper class society. He had a mocking voice, a drunk mocking voice. But the second guy was like, are you ready to rock? That's who the second guy is, you know? And Axl is kind of more like the second guy.
I loved him. AC/DC was my favorite freaking group. I love that.
AC/DC is great. I was more of a Bon Scott fan, though. He does like Big Balls, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. You know, that's his era.
Oh, yes. I love AC/DC.
Yeah. I love both of them, but I like the first one a little more, you know? I just do. All right, so I believe that's the end of the stream. I'm going to go before my dogs just die of starvation. No, they might not make it. In fact, I think I should get some snacks so that halfway down the stairs we can eat so they can make it. It's dire consequences. If you look at this poor one, he is starving to death lying in a doggy bed, and the other one is starving to death lying in the middle of my bed. I torture them.
Mean.
I'm so mean. They only ate 4 hours ago. They had a lot too. Like they're fat. Like they need to like. I'm not like body image. I'm talking about their health. It's like you guys got some weight on you, doggies. I gotta take you for a run. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna take my dogs for a run. Well, it's too dark to take them for a run. I'm gonna feed them. But I'll be back. I don't know, like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I might come back right away. If I'm not back, then I might be doing a little bit of editing that I wanted to get to because, like this thing, follow my Discord link below. I want to go make a couple more that says, hit that like or hashtag hype or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But thank you everyone for joining. I'll be back in a little while, and you all have a good night. Thank you, Nessa, for joining. Thank you, PSH, for donation. Thank you. Anything else happened tonight? Loretta for the donations.
You're welcome.
Any subs? Any new subs? Any new subs? I don't know. It's not showing me my list right now. That's okay. It is what it is. All right, everyone. You have a good night. Take her easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.